I mean, how will we even know when we actually get out, right?
Isn't that the fun part? You don't. Unless... Oh, we'll get to that later. But, welcome back to Bloodlords, everyone. I believe this is session 61 now. What a fun time. In our last session, you all managed to pull out of the illusions that you found yourselves in. The flaming figures that were burning you as you existed. Maybe real, maybe not. Definitely capable of inflicting injury upon you. But you managed to fully push past that illusion and find yourselves awakening within a new place. What appeared to be cells of some sort, as a figure who looked markedly similar to a Ranth was chopping up the body of Shay on a table, managing to free yourselves. Some of you chose violence against this figure, who turned out to not be a version of a Ranth, but merely a figure taking on her countenance, who was able to believably show that it could rapidly change and take on the countenance of multiple others whenever it so desired, as Solomon chose peace and ate Shay's leg. Good times. However, the group of you managed to free yourselves, defeat this figure, and begin reclaiming your stuff, which had seemingly been thrown next to this massive mechanical furnace.
In a big jumbled pile.
In a big jumbled pile, yeah. But you got your shit back, and that's what matters. Aranth used magic, made herself itty-bitty for the moment, unfortunately. It's strange. The weird effects that occurred alongside your magic so consistently seem to still be occurring, however, much less frequently now. You're not entirely sure if you are in yet another layer of illusion or not at this point, but something is definitely different.
Another layer of hell.
No, that's a different plane.
Nah, we're in the outer rifts, baby.
Or do we think we are? We could actually be in hell.
Mm.
We just think we're somewhere else.
Isn't that the fun part?
I think we'd be in Barbados' realm if we were in hell.
No idea who that is.
Well, there's only one way to find out. There's multiple ways, realistically, but perhaps you all will manage to find some clues on that today, as you have gotten your shit together. Aranth is tiny, Shay is missing a leg, but you have the freedom to do what you would like, go where you would like, and hopefully find a way home at this point. I would say find a way back to Varlo, who potentially promised you a way through a different plane back home while also finding a way to protect Mahari. But if you've been in illusions this whole time, can you really trust that Varlo was real?
Do I still have the crown?
That is
yeah,
a
the
wonderful
crown we got
question,
from
Mahari.
Paizo. Oh my god.
You do. All the coin, the armor, the few other items that were a stash of treasure that basilisk was sleeping on, you do still have. It was amongst all the other gear that you all picked back up.
Okay.
Amira's gonna go over and pick up Tiny Aranth and put her in a pocket.
She's already in my pocket.
Oh, she's okay. Fair enough.
Do steal my tiny rant.
Is this where the loot was? Or our
No,
stuff?
the loot was down here.
Yes, you guys have not headed east yet. Though you can see some stuff to the east. Mahari, what is that you see over there?
Oh, you know, the usual piles of dead bodies,
Yeah.
blood, gore, viscera.
All that jazz.
Yeah, you know, the typical Monday in Geb.
Yeah. You can't see much exactly from where you are, but that is exactly correct. Multiple what appear to be mutilated humanoid bodies. And
Hey, Solomon.
all sitting in a pool of blood.
But
Hey, I think I found some more meat for you. Follow me.
where?
Over here.
Oh, wait! Don't
Okay,
go
wait.
there by yourself. Did
Jumps into the pile.
did Solomon already check out this machine?
No.
What machine?
Mahari woke up in that machine,
Oh, okay.
but no one has really examined it at all.
Well, presumably it's the torture machine, but let's take a quick look at it either way.
Sure. You can go ahead and give me a perfect. As you're doing that, Mahari and Solomon, the two of you heading east, find yourself in a smaller room. There's a broad chute extending diagonally through one of the half-crumbled stone walls. At the bottom of it are perhaps a dozen and a half or so mutilated corpses, all of them sitting in a not particularly fresh pool of blood. Most of it has dried and congealed at this point, but there are some still spots that are wet. The smell of rot and decay is pretty overwhelming coming from these corpses. There's a buzzing of flies hanging in the air over them. What appears to have been a passage to the north at one point is completely blocked in, the stone having seemingly caved in on itself to prevent any sort of passage, and there is a set of rickety wooden steps climbing up from the south end of the room. Amira,
not
as...
fresh.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I just said, they're not fresh. And he walks away from the
No.
bodies.
Amira, as you examine this machine, it's still turned on, so you can see the large opening in it, about the size of a creature if they were laying down, big enough to fit them in. You actually probably would liken this to one of the large ovens you've seen in Mekatar, used for cooking some of the more exotic, larger creatures for those who feast on flesh. The flames that you can see within it, though, are much stronger. You get the sense that this is not so much a device for torturing, and more so a device for incinerating.
Huh.
Yeah, I could tell you all about that.
Oh, can I do a perception check to see if there's anything else where our gear was?
I mean, once everyone's picked up their stuff, there's nothing visible.
Okay.
You can give a perception check if you want to look for, like, hidden walls or anything.
Well, now that's suspicious. I guess I will.
What
Hey,
did I mention? There
Jericho.
may be hidden walls here. What, Mahari?
In this pile of corpses, are they wearing anything?
Yes. Most of the clothes have been ripped up that they're still wearing. What does remain appear to be, like, gowns and smocks. Give me a recall knowledge check.
Ooh, recall knowledge. Yeah.
Can I throw one since I'm over here now?
I'm going to say no on this. I want to just give Mahari the info, because he was specifically asking about it.
Okay, fair enough.
You have not really seen these types of clothes before, Mahari, so it doesn't particularly click anywhere that you might have seen this garment in the past or that it might be common.
All right. This is completely lore accurate because Mahari's a jungle rat.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey Amira, don't worry, they're dead.
Yeah, they sure are. Wish they were a little bit fresher, but
Hey Kashmi, where are you at?
I'm
ahead.
stuck in
come
my
on, lady.
cell. I can't get out.
Oh, she's
Okay.
got an
You only
invisible
wanna move.
wall.
Will you please let me out?
There you go.
Thank you.
You're free.
Come on, ladies. Let's get out of here.
Oh, I'm
Do I
so
find
sorry.
anything upstairs?
You absolutely do, Mahari. You find a cave-in. You thought I would
Oh,
let you
shit.
out the steps?
Well, that was me asking,
okay,
not Mahari.
Amira.
But...
All right, give me a moment
Okay,
here.
sorry. I didn't realize there was.
Because you know that chute is about 8 feet
What?
off the ground.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize there was going to be a trigger there.
Did she just fall?
No, she climbed. You all watch as Amira is beginning to climb up the chute, which accessing it, thankfully, was pretty easy, simply because there is a small mountain of corpses that you can walk on to reach it. But the
Is the chute up here?
no, it is this.
Ah.
What? This is a huge map. What
Yeah,
the hell?
I'm aware.
Wait, where'd she
Welcome to
go?
my pain.
Oh, I'm blind. I
Ah!
found a tiny room.
Yes.
Found a tiny room.
As you. Oh, okay. All right. Not even letting me describe things. I
No,
see how it is.
Oh,
The-
no, okay,
My God.
okay.
Don't make jokes about me opening doors, okay?
Oh no, that's a thing.
I'm the tank. I'm supposed to open doors.
Aranth, are you following the party as well? I imagine you're with Kashmi, but you gotta move yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I
Up
got
through
little
here.
legs, man.
There you go. And then zoom all the way down. Oh goodness, it put Aranth outside of that. I see. Aranth climbed through the wall, apparently. I got you, Aranth. They're all in here.
Thank you.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I'm tiny, man. I got little legs.
As you all
Am I allowed to-
make your way up through the chute, you find yourselves in a pretty small room, just barely big enough to hold you all, but with a large number of bloodstains covering the floor. Now you may move and do things.
Alright, let's do this, Solomon.
Is the door locked?
No. It's a wooden-ass door. Stepping out, you find yourself in what appears to be a courtyard, actually. Trampled flower beds lie multiple places, all kind of smeared and squashed across pretty muddy ground. Stark gray walls climb towards a narrow gap that what you can see past the fog appears to be sunless yellow sky. Like this sort of sickly yellowish green color beyond the fog.
Would it be possible for me, with my climb speed, to climb the wall and just take a peek out?
You can certainly try.
Well, okay, how high is this wall?
That is a great question. I've got it noted down somewhere in my notes. Give me half a moment. That wall right there would be roughly 50 feet.
Okay, yeah, so... I mean, I'm just climbing up, poking my head over the rim, and just
Yeah.
taking a look around,
Yeah,
okay?
can you give me a will save?
God damn it.
I'm going to be right next to her in case she falls so I can catch her.
That is a failure, Amira, if you would like to hero point it.
Sure, why not? God damn it!
We'll gain the hero point back, thankfully, but this is going to be bad. Can you also give me a blind perception check and roll this, keeping the lower result, please?
Oh,
Because you nat one your will save.
I'm about to get in another fucking illusion, aren't I?
Perhaps. Okay. So, first things first, you're going to take double damage here.
Jesus Christ!
So, you're going to take 170 damage.
Yeah,
As you
that was
begin...
nearly massive damage.
Nearly an instant kill. Yes, it was. Strange how that works, huh? As you climb your way up the walls, not necessarily paying attention to how it feels in the first few moments of climbing, as you reach the top of the building, you are greeted by a very strange sight. Because it appears the entire second floor of the building that should here has shattered and is floating into space. You can see the building itself is this massive complex, maybe around, oh goodness, I want to say 300 to 400 feet in length, maybe about 200 feet wide. You can see what appear to be a couple other courtyards around before your head suddenly goes faint. Whatever it is that tethers your soul to your body almost snaps. And you just barely manage to push yourself off of the wall and release whatever is trying to drag your soul from your corporeal form as you lose consciousness and fall to the ground. Mahari, you said you're trying to catch her?
Yeah.
I believe you absolutely can. I just want to
Start
check
looting the
some
body.
things real quick.
Start
Not
looting.
loot
Let's see.
my body.
No.
Can you give me a reflex save, Mahari?
Of course.
Okay. Let's see. So Amira was going to take about that. You are going to go ahead and take 6 bludgeoning damage for me, Mahari, just catching her.
Okay.
From that height. And Amira, you
What
would
time?
technically take some fall damage as well, bringing you to dying 2 instantly.
Yeah.
Dying
Well,
3,
as soon as
technically.
As soon as I catch Amira, you're gonna see my hand begin to glow with that black fire
Please.
that void energy looks like,
Please
and
help. Please
I'm gonna-
help. Don't let me
I'm
die.
gonna touch her cheek and use touch of the void on her.
You're going to cast a spell, you say?
Yes, I'm going to cast a spell.
All
I mean, I could
While
beat
this is
her.
going on, I'm gonna open the door and get us all killed.
Please do not.
Yes.
You can
So what do I
see-
need?
You just cast a spell. Nothing is happening on this casting this time.
Okay. So
The dice have spared you for now.
wake up, Amira.
Yeah.
Amira, you wake up in Mahari's arms.
As
I ship,
Amira,
I ship it.
Oh, as Amira wakes up, her eyes are like wide and terrified. She's like, "Okay, do not climb that wall. Do not look over the edge. That was a bad idea. Don't do that." Thank you, Mahari.
Of course, Amira.
There was one further thing you noticed up there, Amira. It's a bit hard to recall, but what looked to be perhaps this massive mirror, almost. It seemed to be reflecting back at the building. You couldn't necessarily... It didn't appear to be a window per se, and your reflection did not appear in it. which makes it
Well-
a little hard to confirm.
Yeah, but I'm a vampire.
That
He's
is
a
true.
vampire.
But how often in recent memory have you been seeing your own reflection in mirrors? I believe it's happened a couple times. Due to whatever bullshit you've been finding yourself in.
Fair.
This seems to be a mirror, perhaps, that acts like a mirror should. What else is in this courtyard I wish to describe before I forget, because I probably should have done that earlier, is...
Wait, so the mirror's in this courtyard or it's on the other side?
It was up where the second floor should be, far to the northeast.
Okay.
End of the building.
When she got bodied.
Yeah.
I like, as soon as I saw the 85, I flipped open my character sheet like, no way, no way.
I tried to make sure when I was calculating that damage that it wouldn't be able to kill anyone from massive damage. Because I believe yours is the lowest hit points in the party, Amira.
92.
Yeah. Is it technically possible? Yes, if it rolls amazingly well, it could instantly kill most people in the party.
Well, if it had rolled 7 higher,
Yeah.
I would have instantly died.
Yeah. It's, this place is
300
fucked, to say
It
the
needs
least.
320. It needs 320
Yeah,
to
okay, I
instantly kill
couldn't
Solomon.
instantly kill you or Mahari. Congratulations. I'll find a way.
Yay.
In this courtyard aside, to the southeastern section is what appears to have maybe been a shed at some point, but has entirely collapsed. You get the sense that is probably where the stairs would have led, but is completely overcome at this point. Mira, it's been that for a while.
Her age has to be incorrect too, right? Because she was probably like only 5 years old, chronologically speaking.
Maybe.
Kashmi,
Yes.
can you please whack me in the face and heal me?
Kashmir will get a very mischievous look on her face and give you a good wallop.
I
You
thought
seem
you were gonna
hard.
give him ear scritches to heal him.
Kashmir, are you doing this while you're corporeal? You still holding onto a rant when you do this?
Yeah, Kashmir forgot.
Okay. Then that's not a healing punch, Mahari. That's just a punch.
Oh.
He did ask him to punch him in the face.
As soon as I realize that it's not healing me, I'll kind of like rub my face. I'm like, what was that for?
We'll both realize it at the same time, and Kashmir will look equally shocked.
No, you gotta clench your fist.
Or don't even think about it, Solomon.
Maybe you should show me how.
Okay, hold still. What's their AC?
27.
I'm just kidding. I'm not going.
Solomon, do not punch my wife.
Well, now you said not to. Now I have to.
Oh my
Well, you
god.
might smash a Ranth. Like, I might be alright, but a Ranth is very small.
Let me see. I don't take the penalty for a non-lethal, so
Oh my god.
Nope.
Ha!
I miss.
Would you like to spend a hero point on this?
Oh my god. Solomon, please open the door so we can die to something other than ourselves.
Kashmir, do you
Stop
switch
squirming.
back to incorporeal to heal up both Mahari and Aranth? I know, or Mira.
Yes.
Or not Aranth, Amira,
Well,
since
I
Amira's
feel-
already
yes.
gone to max HP.
Well, I feel like that's why she goes incorporeal, just passes through. No fair.
Jericho, when she was healing Amir, would I be able to do a quick refocus?
If you guys are willing to spend a full 10 minutes out here, I'm not sure with the amount of HP Amira has, it would take 10 minutes to heal her to full punching her.
She was missing like 60 something.
Yeah, she was missing 62.
Yeah, so it would take Kashmir like a minute total to heal
Yeah.
me.
Oh, never mind then. Let's go.
Okay.
Open the
Open the door to your fate. Congratulations, it's a hallway. It's a
Hallway of Doom.
big hallway.
Look at all the
Oh, it is.
Look
It's a
Look at
real
all the
fucking
doors
big
I can-
hallway.
Who's
look at all the doors I can break.
Yeah.
who's closing this door?
As you
Let's see.
Why can't I
open the door, because there's a bear. Let me describe the space, please, before you go gung ho on moving through it. You find yourself in a long, damaged hallway, broken lanterns, several battered but still standing doors line this rubble-strewn area. To the south, where you are right now, there is a pair of swinging doors lying shattered on about a 6-foot-tall just heap of wrecked furniture, clogging what was a doorframe at one point.
That's what this is.
Yes.
Okay, so we start
Alright,
from the top and work our way down.
I want to charge through it.
Okay, come on, let's work our way from the top.
I should ask, before we go any further, what exploration actions is everyone taking?
What do I
Pouting.
have s-
You just sat
Is
there,
there a
you're
break
small around.
Yeah.
You could cast more
Is there a
magic
break-
and hopefully enlarge yourself.
Oh, god damn it.
Well,
Is there
okay.
a break everything activity?
No, Solomon, there is not.
So the good news is that shrink only lasts 5 minutes.
That is if shrink were cast normally.
Oh no.
This lasts for a day.
Oh no. Do we just want to start south to north on the doors?
You mean north to south?
No, I mean where we are moving north.
Well, there's more doors to our south.
Yeah, but we can't get through there yet, right?
Can I try athletics through the pile?
If you really wanted to spend time trying to break through that pile, you could.
I'm kind of concerned about the noise that it's going to make too.
What do you mean concerned about the noise it'll make? What's there to be concerned about?
Who knows what there is in this place that will come after us if they hear us busting down a barricade?
Hey, there's 5 of us intruding in here. You better come and stop us.
Is Solomon yelling that?
No. Oh no.
Did you say yes?
Yes.
Solomon,
Amira, you gotta stop putting ideas in my head.
Jericho, could I follow the expert for Aranth since she's scouting?
Is Aranth scouting?
Is that what you said, Aranth?
Baby, I said pouting.
Oh, I thought you said scouting. Okay, then I'm gonna be scouting.
Okay.
Yeah, no, she's definitely not happy right now.
I don't think
Good scout.
Aranth is taking any exploration activities.
Okay. Oh, game's paused. What do we do?
Solomon called out into the void.
Oh,
Like
fuck.
a champion. Let's see. Solomon, just for posterity's sake, can you go ahead and roll a deception check? Amira, this is still falling under escaping the
Okay.
outer rifts. You're all good there on your investigation.
I have a +1 to deception. Let's see what happens.
Did I say deception? I meant diplomacy. I'm sorry.
I have a +1 to diplomacy. so
Perfect.
the same
Same
thing.
roll.
Intimidation is the only charisma skill I have.
can we? I mean, if he's like boasting, that counts as intimidation, right?
I wanted diplomacy here specifically for a certain reason.
Oh, jeez.
Do I have to re-roll?
Nope.
Even though it's the same
No,
thing?
modifier's the same. I'm not gonna force a reroll. You got a good roll. I'm gonna allow you to keep it for as good as you can be, completely untrained. From beyond the wreckage, you hear a voice call back in return. Well, 5 people exploring around here, you say?
Gosh.
Solomon. What? Fuck. I'm gonna strangle you, Solomon. Be quiet.
What about threatening me?
Enjoy yourselves.
Well, okay.
Thank you.
Okay, since we've made contact, can we ask who you are and what you're doing here?
You calling that out?
I mean, they already know we're here.
Yeah. Oh, my dear, that's quite simple. I work here.
Oh, and what is this place?
A sanctum. A place to relax, be protected from the horrors outside.
All of the horrors have been inside.
Jericho, can I do
Perhaps
a sense
inside
motive
your
to
own
see if-
mind. You can certainly try, Mahari. You're having a shouting match with someone you guys can't see, so you're going to be determining based off of their voice exclusively.
Yeah. See if this voice is sus.
I hope this person isn't the housekeeper because they're doing a really shitty job.
Mahari, it's a voice. They seem confident.
Okay.
Amira's gonna call out, well, what do you do at this sanctum? You say you work here. And maybe you could come around from the corner so we can know what you look like, and we know that you're not, you're not.
A mapping mistake on my part. You guys aren't actually supposed to be able to see past that barrier.
Oh.
I said it as an invisible wall, not a wall.
Oh, okay.
So that is on me. We'll
Okay.
just say you guys can't. It's not a great barricade, so you can sort of see through it. Okay. We'll just keep that. Yes, what we do here. You came from downstairs, yes?
Yes.
I guess so.
Did you climb up the chute?
Yeah.
Then you came from downstairs.
A ramp! It's your lucky day!
That chute was way too small. Make it bigger.
Oh shit! I'm coming, Mom. Wait.
Well, if you work here, do you know how we can get out of here?
Why would you want to get out of here?
We have people to kill back home.
Ah, people to kill. Yes, that is the most common reason people wish to get out of here. Are you sure I can't convince you to stay? Honestly, it's far better here than you'll ever have it anywhere else.
I understand what you're saying. I was kind of trapped in one of those illusions, and it was really nice for a while, but really need to kill those people.
Well, how about this? You work with us to just perfect our product a bit further, and we'll help you. We'll help you kill whoever it is you wish to kill.
Okay, now I'm doing a sense motive.
Who is we?
My coworkers and
I don't believe any of this shit. Can I try to disbelieve?
You want to try and disbelieve? Sure.
Yep.
Disbelief or sense motive?
Amira is sensing motive. Kashmi is disbelieving. Kashmi, try as you might. Nothing right now changes when you try and force yourself to see something different. Amira. Looking at her, focusing on what she says, I mean, she's being open, but at the same time, you know for certain she's not exactly saying what she means, or at the very least, she's trying to lead you to come to a different understanding than what she means.
Okay.
When she says she'll help you kill them, she probably means in an illusion.
Yeah. Amira will go and play along a little for now, and she'll say, well, what is the product you're trying to perfect?
Eternity. Nice and simple. Who doesn't want eternal happiness, joy, peace, whatever it is you seek? You can have it as you experienced up until now. All we've been able to provide is intangible, not quite real, always that niggling doubt that it's not reality, but we're ever so close to being able to make it reality. If you could be wherever you wish, drown yourselves in one of our illusions, and whatever you accomplish in that illusion replaces reality as the
It's
truth.
just one question for you. Why was a doppelganger trying to cook my friend over here?
We'd gotten all we could from them, so we don't really have a ton of working space, unfortunately. So when our testees run out of things they can give us to help us perfect our product, unfortunately, get rid of them, make way for new. You understand how it is.
Yeah, I mean, kind of do, honestly.
If we're working together, of course, I can guarantee that none of you will be disposed of. After all, it is a working partnership.
What are you going to do with it once you perfect eternity?
Sell it. What else? Why would you make a product if not to sell it?
We help you. Are we going to get a piece of that pie?
I imagine so.
Well, I'm down to negotiate.
Wonderful.
This is when the campaign ends, not because the party wipes, but because they joined the bad guy.
No, this is where the campaign ends because Kashmi wakes up.
We own a party boat, and you know what would go really good in our opium den? Little doses of eternity.
Are you sure you wish to give that sort of privilege to just anyone? After all,
As long as they're willing to pay.
If what they can do is able to change reality as they see fit, you think that's something the masses should be able to experience?
I thought she said it was just gonna be is this something that's gonna affect the real world when you give it to people?
That is the final goal, yes. You can make whatever changes to reality you so desire from the safety and comfort of wherever you would prefer, and whatever changes you make become as is, as it always was.
I mean, okay, that sounds great and all, but can we just sell what we just had? Like a little dose? Like a little trip down memory lane of happiness?
I mean, if you wish to sell diluted eternity, that will certainly be a byproduct of what we create. This conversation is going nowhere. I'm sorry. This is an awful way to have a proper business discussion. I did not realize you all were so interested.
Entrepreneurial.
Come, go through the door, ignore the guards sitting in there, and follow me. I'll take you to have a proper conversation about this.
Just one question before we get going.
Of course.
Why are there so many barricades and collapsed stairs here?
Well, the people who originally worked here weren't entirely happy with a, what do they call it? Corporate
Hostile
takeover.
takeover? Yeah.
Hostile is such a crass word. After all, we did this entirely for business, and the people who were being treated here originally didn't much appreciate their caregivers being lost, so to speak.
Can I make a recall knowledge here? What I'm trying to recall knowledge about is this lady working for what's-his-face, the demon lord of Pleroma?
Abraxas?
Abraxas? Or does it seem like she might be working for somebody else?
You can certainly try. That's going to be hard to discover.
Okay, that's fair. I just want to give it a shot. Like, knowing she works with doppelgangers, knowing she's business-minded.
It
that she
could
is a
be someone
demon.
who works directly for Abraxas. She could be working for someone else. Hell, she could be the one who owns this place. You honestly do not have enough information to be
That's
certain.
fair. Okay.
All right, go on, Kashmi. I'll bring up the rear.
Going to be difficult, but before we go, is there any assurance that you're not just going to put us into another self-surprise?
What assurance would you like?
Yeah.
I am happy to provide as best assurance as I possibly can.
Kashmi being asked this question is going to realize that there is no good answer, and she's just going to look completely defeated. She hates it here, and she is completely ready to just be done.
I can give you at best my word, however much that's worth.
I'm going to do the one eyebrow up, one eyebrow down thing, and I'm not going to say anything.
But I hope you understand, like, in all respect, I hope you understand that people's words don't mean too much to folks like us.
Well, after what
Especially
you've been
not
put
here.
through, after what you've been put through, I expect nothing less from potential investors. Now, are the rest of you coming? We have a wonderful lounge. Lounge, quote unquote. It's the best place we could discuss for now. It's cleaner than other places.
Amira is gonna go and whisper to Kashmi and Aranth, like as quietly as she can so nobody hears. Look, let's just go along for now. Maybe we can find some way. We don't have to work with her. Let's just find some way to get out of her here by following her, okay?
Kashmi will follow Amira, but she's also open to hear if we can make a deal. Because
Is Kashmi still carrying Aranth?
Yep.
Okay.
She will lead you all around the corner and sort of push a curtain to the side, which is weird because there's just a door 10 feet beyond it. She will pretty quickly, actually, as she approaches the door, she will draw a quick sigil on it, causing them to briefly glow before she then pushes them open and continues to walk through, leading you into a relatively large open area, what you would assume would be the main entrance to this building, perhaps. Just grabbing my description for it. I had so many descriptions set up for this place, and we're just speedrunning.
Sorry!
Nothing to be sorry about. I make decisions, you guys make decisions, and we go from there. White tile, similar to the ground everywhere else. The whole thing sort of spider-webbed with cracks. This is a large, almost cathedral-like hall. There is a prominent, sort of partial oval-shaped desk facing a large series, or a large set of double doors. Hard benches, portraits of somber doctors line the walls. There's a set of what would have been once very nice stairs ascending towards a second floor, but rubble has completely crushed the upper flights at this point, blocking passage entirely. There are multiple lofty windows, all of them, though, gridded by bars, revealing a yellow mist seething just beyond the building's walls. Kashmir, are you joining the group or are you remaining back?
I'm joining the group.
Okay.
I got up to get a snack.
Did we-
Sorry.
Did we really derail just by me shouting?
Yeah, kinda.
I cannot believe, like, I was so mad at Solomon, and now look where a silly joke has
I
got
don't
us.
know why in my brain I did not assume you guys would try and talk to people. I figured at this point, with everything you had been through, you would be itching for some violence.
Oh, I was taunting them to come attack us.
No, I'm here for the money.
Like, yeah, Amira's not happy about what these people did to her, but she has certain people that she is much less happy about.
And the ability to rewrite reality would come in, I don't know, pretty handy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably not real, but let's at least give it the benefit of the doubt.
Well, I suppose you'll just have to wait and find out. She will continue heading east past the main door and into a set of double doors to the southeast, pushing them open and leading into
Goodness,
a
there's a lot of doors.
relatively cozy, what appears to be sitting room. Yeah, you're in a fucking insane asylum.
Oh,
This
I'm
is
home.
the perfect dungeon for the illusion realm.
Is everything
Uh,
black and white?
Is this a body in a net cage?
Do not worry about that, Mahari.
Aranth, it's because there's no light and we're using dark
Yeah.
vision.
So,
The good news is,
Yeah.
people, if we want to get out of here, we just bust through this window and we're
oh,
free.
I'm sorry. You're need of light? Yes.
Oh, I mean,
No.
not really. I mean, I'd like to see the color, but it's not necessary.
I'm happy
You can see,
to
you
bring color into this space if you need.
can see blood in color.
Yes, you can. But she will clap her hands, and what look to be two... You saw these down in the basement. Two sort of glass cylinders high up on the wall suddenly flare to life with light,
Ooh, nice.
filling the space. Getting a better look at this space as you're looking around. This almost feels like some, I don't know, like warm country estate almost. Inviting furnishings, a hearth ready for a fire, artwork populated by picnicking families, a mansion-shaped cage with colorful taxidermic birds inside of it are what lie to the south. Mahari, not a body in there. Large windows look outside into what once might have been colorful flower beds, but now only that same yellow, ugly mist. Do not pay attention to the corpse impaled on the antlers of the stuffed elk head above the hearth. That's not important.
I thought it was a nice touch.
May I disbelieve?
Catch me? Yes, you may.
Kim's gonna be disbelieving every time she steps into her room now.
Absolutely. I hate this place. None of it's real.
Incorrect, Kashmi. This is in fact real. At least as far as you can tell.
Has the corpse been preserved?
Not particularly well. It's pretty heavily decayed. This looks to
I
be
thought it
a
was gonna be
place that the people who were here probably died a very long time ago. And just no cleanup has really been done.
Lazy.
I just thought it would be a hilarious thing where, like, the moose impale someone, they kill the moose. Rather than taking the body off, they just bring the moose to the taxidermist. Taxidermist doesn't even bother removing it either. It's like, whatever. Just preserving the body with the antlers.
That would be funny and would be a great theory if it weren't for all the other corpses and bloodstains you've seen around here so far.
Amira's gonna turn to the succubus and be like, Miss, I don't think we caught your name yet, actually. I'm
Vanessa.
Amira. Vanessa. That
Fairnessa.
that fog out there, that's the hallucinogenic fog that dropped us into an illusion, right?
Not quite. That is a bit different out there. While it does have those illusory properties to it that are meant to make those afflicted by it more docile, that fog out there is a mite bit more deadly to those who are not fiendish in origin.
So
Not good for the health.
shouldn't try to leave through the front doors.
We keep them locked for a reason. I personally would not recommend it. However, if you really, really wish to, at this point, we will not stop you. You have come this far. You are welcome to leave.
Oh, no, let's talk business.
Happily. So, where were we? Investment, yes? by the way, you're all welcome to take a seat. You do not have to remain standing around here.
I thought I was sitting down. I realized I'm standing on the
You
table.
were
Sorry.
sitting on the table.
Yep.
Just plop down where I'm standing.
I think there's a chair right there, so perfect.
Is there?
Mahari,
I'm gonna-
she will happily sort of stand up like she's giving a presentation if you wanted the last seat.
I'm gonna reach into my bag and pull out a little, like, satin red pillow with black lace detail, and I'll place it on the coffee table and set a ramp on it.
Thank you.
Nix, can you do like a high-pitched, squeaky little Aranth voice?
You know, I would try, but I don't think I could.
Okay, fair enough.
I was briefly debating running to the store really quick to go get a balloon and helium it.
Dear God, that would be so fucking funny.
It would be hilarious.
I have voice mod, but I don't voice your character.
Just so you know, in my heart of hearts, I hear it.
Thank you.
Very true.
I really
So-
want to pick her up.
I will smack your hand.
I'm not trying to, but I just really want to. Right,
No.
continue, Jericho.
Well, no. This is a time to rest. I imagine, while I can't exactly understand exactly what you've all been experiencing while in our care, I imagine it was something that requires a bit of rest on your part.
It was pretty nice, except for the burning bits.
That
Yeah,
tends to
they
happen. That's
scorched
simply
the
the
earth.
process of how we work here. Very sorry about that. There was
Yep.
something about your experiences and illusions that didn't quite fit with the data we were trying to gather. Apologies.
Now,
I haven't killed anyone in hours. I've had enough rest.
Oh,
Wait,
fair
uh,
enough.
Vanessa,
Yes.
you said what we experienced didn't match the data you were trying to collect. Does that mean you could see what we were experiencing?
And to an extent, could not directly visualize what it is you were experiencing, but your emotional state, your thought processes to a basic extent, we are able to sort of track those. I'll show you. How about? And she will sort of wave her hand through the air, and just appearing in it is what looks like a clipboard. And she will sort of draw on it with a nail for a moment, flick it into the air, and a large sort of magical graph just appears in the space like a hologram. Anyone is welcome to give me a recall knowledge to try and understand it. It looks very technical.
I'm gonna laugh if I succeed.
I had a past life. I knew things.
Mm-hmm. Especially with that 2-year-old.
Ah, screw it. I'll give it a whirl. Why not?
Perhaps if you knew what you were looking at, it would be easier to understand, but as it is, you guys are looking over this, and none of it really makes any sense to you. It's a whole bunch of charts and graphs, what appear to be wavelengths, heart rate monitors almost, a bunch of things you yourselves haven't really seen before, and with no frame of reference for them, it's a bit hard to understand it all. But it does look very professional. It looks to be quite an amount of information being gathered.
Circles.
Bunch of rectangles, too.
any triangles?
Couple inverted
They're
ones.
They're in the circles.
So, Vanessa, the illusions themselves, they're what we want to see, or do they have some elements of what is?
Some elements of what is. Most of them draw upon your subconscious at the moment of your desires. Part of what we've been working on at the current stage has been manifesting what you consciously wish for, which I believe each of you relatively successfully managed to experience during your time so far.
Yes, but well, oh, so frustrating.
What's... If you're saying frustrating because of what your subconscious seemingly desires, you said your name was Mahari?
Yes, and it's not that.
Well, first of all, that's good. Second of all, you shouldn't be too terribly worried. After all, that's not the reason your data wasn't quite correct. So, all good.
Ah.
Well, business opportunities were always open to investors. We haven't gotten any in quite a long time, so happy to discuss terms with you. I have been granted full authority in this matter, of course.
Who granted it?
My boss. The one in charge of this program, whose idea it was originally, of course.
It's not
It-
his lordship, is it?
When you say lordship, who specifically are you talking about? Are you talking about the...
Yeah.
Geb? Oh, no, no, no. Geb has absolutely zero sway here. We are far from the lands where Geb has any meaningful power.
No, the Lord Abraxas.
Oh. No. He has no influence on this project.
Huh. Okay.
Who's your boss?
Prefers not to show himself very frequently, but the name he goes by is Imrik Zul.
Can I recall knowledge?
Sure.
I've lived a lot of lives. You never know.
You have indeed.
That is so true.
There is a brief moment where you feel like you've heard that name before, Kashmi. But jumbled as your mind is at the moment, trying to process and sort everything, you're not certain.
Why doesn't he show himself? Is he shy?
Far from it. His work tends to require quite a bit of effort, and to be entirely honest, he doesn't easily fit into this room. So it's hard for him to be the one meeting with any visitors.
Well, he should get some of what a ramp had. You.
A manservant? Sorry, continue.
It will have taken Kazmi a hot minute to get that, and then she'll look at you slyly and giggle. You mentioned earlier that you could use some assistance from us. What kind of assistance?
Well, we need to collect more data first and foremost, and that would require re-entering the illusions willingly, After all, so far we've only been able to really experience those who join unwillingly when they just sort of appear here. So, if this project is something that is meant to be sold, we do need to test what it will be like for those who willingly choose to participate in it. Rest assured, I'm not sure if you've realized this at all yet, but any potential death you experience, important bodily injuries, can't say much for psychological wounds, but the important things, anything that occurs to you within these illusions, will not actually happen to you in reality.
So, you mentioned earlier that the end product that you and your company are aiming for is to make it so that someone goes into the illusion, changes reality, comes out, and reality has thus changed itself.
That
So-
is the final goal, yes.
So when do you add the part where they can warp creation?
That is what Imrig is working on.
Ah,
After all, his technical know-how far exceeds any of the other employees.
so you just want us to go into the illusion and manipulate it?
Do your best, yes. We're namely testing a variety of scenarios, so we plan to force some challenging experiences upon you, and through overcoming them, hopefully we will provide the data, or gain the data we need.
You understand why we might be a bit reluctant to go into more illusions after
Of
what happened to us
course,
the last time?
100%. Now, again, this is an investment opportunity, a partnership, so it is give and take. So whatever it is you all need in return for your assistance, we will do our absolute best to provide.
I get to fight things.
It's an illusion, Solomon. So in the illusion, most likely, but it won't be a fight in reality. So I'm assuming anything you eat off of our enemies will also be an illusion. Am I getting that right, Fernessa?
Well, I believe you have some things on your person that you pulled from the illusion, did you not?
You look in my meat bag.
The meat
I
bag,
hold
the
up the-
crown. Then, I would say, if that's all correct, and may I, please? And she'll hold a hand out for the crown.
I wasn't there. I wasn't there when we got the crown. I actually don't know who has it. I just have the
Mahari
meat.
does right now.
Mahari, I have it.
What's up, Mahari? You're asking Amira?
You were gonna say something.
Yeah. Well, while Mahari's getting out the crown, Amira will ask, but by chance, do you know the whatchamacallit, the chaos things from the Maelstrom? We met one who said he knew a way to get out of Abraxas. Name was Varlo. Do you know if he was an illusion by
Abraxas
chance?
is the demon lord, my dear.
Sorry,
You're in
Pleroma.
right now. If you met one of the Iminteshes, they sometimes infiltrate the illusions. They find joy in making it seem more real for those who find themselves there in the first place.
Cool, so
So-
he was just being a jerk.
Likely real, and to be entirely honest, there is a solid chance his offer was real as well. But I could not tell you where this one is at the moment. If that is part of our deal, I could happily put some feelers out, see if I can find them, though. Though you were looking for a way through the Maelstrom?
I mean, we were trying to figure out anyway to get back home. This seems much more reasonable.
Much safer,
with-
too.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget the other thing he offered, well, specifically me.
Yeah.
Oh, what might that have been? If you don't mind my asking, but if you do, that's perfectly fine. Are you handing her the crown, by the way? She still kind of has her hand out for it.
I have it gripped and I hold it out so she can touch it.
My dear, I need to examine this closely. Unless you want me climbing all over you while I do so, I would appreciate if you let go. I'm not going to break it.
I'll let go of it.
Thank you. Oh, I won't break it as long as it's actually real.
He kills us all.
And she's immediately going to start just trying to stress test this crown every way she possibly can. She'll pull small hammers and chisels out of thin air, start trying to bend it, start trying to break it. Thankfully, it seems pretty solid. After a minute or two, she will hand it back to you. Well, if you have this, then I think that in itself is proof that Imrig's project is working, isn't it?
Well, couldn't it have also been the foolery of the you called him
And
I can't say
Imintesh.
Imintesh. Could it have been the influence of the Imintesh?
Their influence within the illusion proper is limited only to themselves. This crown seems to have come from a royal of some sort. Were you asked to acquire this crown?
By Vardo. Yeah.
That would have been a trigger that was used to manifest the royal that this crown was on in the first place. But, said Varlo, he would not have been able to directly cause the manifestation himself. He simply helped guide you into wishing to find a royal that you could get a crown that he was asking for.
Well,
By the way, did any of you want something to eat or drink? I realize I'm playing a poor host. We haven't had many lucid visitors in the past 1,000 years or so, it escapes me, my graces.
you know, I'm not gonna lie, Fernessa, you look really good for being over 1,000 years old.
Why, thank you, my dear. 1,000 is a fraction of my age, though. Don't tell anyone, but I have been around far longer than that.
I mean, do you have blood and stuff? We've got 3 vampires here, and then we've got zombie. I mean, I guess there's. Solomon, can't you just eat that body over there?
Solomon's already nodded, is kind of half nodded off in his chair right now.
Okay, don't worry about him.
He just likes to fight.
When you ask for blood, are you asking for mine in particular, or just blood?
Preferably fresh or preserved.
No, we don't. I mean, what you see on the ground is as preserved as you're going to find it here. If you're looking for fresh blood, suppose I could oblige.
Where's just horny?
He is.
I am literally. Okay.
You have to understand, this blood is very near and dear to my heart. So.
I don't need your blood, Fernessa. I don't know if you have some captive patient or whatever that you can get dragged in here, and we can juice box them.
Well, the patients we have are helping us test right now, so I would rather not get rid of them unless you're willing to perform more experiments for us.
It's fine.
I imagine not.
Do you have a juice box for Kashmi, maybe? Or
Blood bag?
Are we talking juice box, or your fancy term for a bag of blood?
Well, like literally she likes juice.
And do you have
It's
a
okay.
preferred
I'm all
flavor?
right.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna give him a kiss.
Oh.
I guess she's not in the mood.
Right.
But, yes. Vanessa, I do have a question for you that's a bit off topic.
I will certainly answer to the best of my ability.
Do you know if it's at all possible to purge oneself of fiendish blood?
Purge oneself of fiendish blood. That is an interesting question.
And live.
Yes, I would very much like to continue my own life.
Definitely harder then. I suppose if you knew a sufficiently powerful vampire with enough control, they might be able to extract the fiendish blood its own. The fresher it is, the easier it will be to extract. The longer it's mingled with you, though, the more it will infect the rest of your being.
Would it help if I told you it was directly given to me by a demigod?
Based on my limited understanding of things, and you have to imagine, compared to others, my understanding is truly limited. I don't believe it would be easily possible. Unless, of course, we can perfect eternity. After all, if you can easily expunge yourself, cleanse within the illusion, when you return to reality, then that is how you will be.
Huh. Thank you for answering my question. I knew it was a long shot, but I had to try.
Are those doppelgangers your employees as well?
Yes. Some of our original patients were quite upset that their original caregivers were removed from office, we'll say. And so we brought in some company, some employees that could take on their countenance in order to help their work go smoother.
How attached are you to those employees?
Well, I can promise you, I imagine you're asking in regards to tasting them?
Fighting.
Fighting them?
I wish to test one of them.
Solomon, we're gonna be getting up to a lot of fighting in the illusions.
And besides,
They're not real.
You do have your bag of meat popcorn.
I don't want the meat, I want their strength.
I mean, if you're looking to fight something, I have something that could use a bit of help with strength. Though you won't necessarily be fighting people per se. Do you have any problems fighting books?
I'm not picky.
Our library has had a minor issue. There is a tome that we were experimenting on for a while as a container for eternity, and one of the experiments went slightly haywire. It went a bit awry, and so we haven't had access to some of our notes recently. If you're looking to try and subdue it for us, that would definitely be helpful.
Am I gonna fight a giant bookworm?
It's a
So-
tornado.
This
Yeah.
sounds like a need for you and a want for him.
Well, it's not the
Is there-
most necessary for us, but it would be definitely beneficial to us.
Yes.
Again, Kashmir, my dear, as I said, this is a give and take relationship. We're not solely going to take advantage of you at this point. After all, you have awoken. we can't simply do that anymore. So anything that you require, we will do our best to accommodate if you are willing to help us. The business relationship when it comes to selling this product once it is complete can come later, but for now, your help for whatever it is you desire is the least we can do.
Where is the book?
If you're going to fight by yourself, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, we should
He won't-
probably.
He will not fight by himself.
Oh. I will happily show you to the library if you would like to suspend this discussion so you can stretch your legs a bit further.
Yeah, the dog needs to get taken out for a walk sometimes, and I'm not talking about Mahari.
Say that again.
By the way,
Just
my dear,
towers over you.
I can't help but notice that you look positively upset being shrunken down as you are. Would I be correct
Don't
in
know
assuming that
what-
you are not meant to be that size normally?
No,
Don't
she
know
likes
what-
it. Leave her alone.
She doesn't like it, Vanessa. She would love to be her original size
I
again.
think I would like to hear from her and instead of letting others speak for her. I think that's fair, is it not?
It's more than fair, actually. As her voice is tiny and squeaky. Please, fix me.
Can do. Give me one moment. She is.
Kashmir's gonna look completely just wholly crestfallen.
It's so, Kashmi, it's okay. We'll get you a wand of shrink, and you can like shrink her down once we're like all done with this. No,
Oh, whoa! What does Aranth? What does she think of that plan?
Ranth, get behind me.
Aranth, run!
Is
Touch
this
me
how
with
the
that
PvP
fucking
session
wand.
starts? Shrinking Aranth?
Amira's gonna go over to this set of double doors and
Sure.
just keep an ear.
Yeah.
Take out her brass ear and keep an ear on it. Make sure they're not planning something.
Sure.
I'm just imagining a Kashbi trying to take a wand of shrink and shrink Aranth.
Well, I already
Aranth.
sparkle Skinner, so like I feel like it's fair.
Oh, shrink is only against a willing creature. No.
Pity.
I mean, we are in Pleroma. I'm pretty sure you could find a wand that does it to unwilling creatures as well.
After about 2 minutes sitting at the door, Amir, you hear the clicking sound of heels coming towards the door.
Okay. Amira will get back in that case.
She will return holding a small, like one of those doctor's plastic cups that's you fill with a tiny amount of water, used to swish out your mouth at the dentist. It's got this like
To pee in a cup.
sickly, almost reddish black liquid in it, but she will set it down on the table next to you, Aranth. Which, compared to your height, the cup is like the size of your thigh at this point. It's pretty large compared to you. You will need to drink all of that.
It looks like poison.
But in case you need it, she will manifest a slightly large straw for you.
I
it-
need everyone to turn around, but this is emasculating.
Amira will ask for Nissa. Can I just give it a quick taste? You know, just to make sure.
It sort
Or
of
is
defeats
it
the
gonna-
purpose of her needing to drink all of it.
Okay, fair enough.
Otherwise, I would
Someone's
gladly
gonna
say yes.
Someone's gonna go over, hunch over the table, and just kind of block with his body so that she's out of view. Like a big curtain.
Super
And she will
taster.
zip away.
It actually
Do
tastes
her
quite
bendy
pleasant.
straw.
You almost imagine it at first probably to taste something like cough syrup, gross medicine,
Oh.
but it's slightly minty and otherwise just sort of almost tastes like
It's like
water with a-
NyQuil.
Sure. I was gonna say it tastes like water with a bit of lemon in it and like a hint of mint, but
Oh, interesting. Okay.
NyQuil, sure. um, after finishing it, you're gonna be headbutting Solomon here as you regrow to your size.
I don't even move. I just continue holding her until she gives the go ahead.
She just shoves him away by the face as soon as she gets like a semi-normal size and gets off of the table.
I hope your clothes grew with you.
Yes, they did.
Thank God.
If
Don't
they shrank
traumatize
with
me
her,
like
they're
that.
gonna regrow with her.
Oh man,
Oh, that would have been funny.
she would have cried. Actually,
I'm not
mean, I
that
offered to
cruel to
body
you
block.
guys.
want to see a vampire cry? That's how.
I feel like I've made you and or Amira cry multiple times in this campaign so far.
Yeah, you sure have.
I mean, you've made
go-
me cry in multiple of your games, Jericho. So
Solomon goes back to glaring at Amira.
I won't call you a dog again, Solomon.
You said it.
I'm sorry.
Initiate combat.
I refuse.
I said I won't call you.
You gotta remember, he has the pride of a dragon.
True. I did forget about that part. Amira's gonna change the subject and say,
So
Vanessa,
talk around Solomon.
unironically, want to show us to that book thing, so that Solomon can take his aggression out on somebody that's not me.
Something, but yes, I would happily show you all to courtyard. Are you sure you're good to go now? You don't need time to rest?
What are
How's that-
sluts looking like? Not that bad, actually.
I have infinite casts of punch.
We
Yeah,
know you're
ours-
always ready to go, Solomon.
Our spellcasters are all at like half-ish.
Jericho, during this talk with
You could have refocused, yes. How did I know what you were asking?
I'm fine with whatever the group wants to do. I'm just playing Solomon as impatient.
let's go and murder chomp a book. Vanessa, if you would please.
By all means. I'm looking for my notes, I'm sorry, give me half a moment. You'd think I would have named my rooms better in my notes, but
It's
I am
a big
stupid.
map.
It's a fucking massive map, are you kidding me?
Yeah, it is. It's fucking huge. What is
Yeah.
this, a 64 by 64?
It's bigger than that.
Let's check the
128 by 128?
the width is about 460. I can't quite get the full measurement.
Yeah, you have to zoom
four-
out as far as you possibly can to
All
read
right,
this
let's see.
entire map.
The width is 460. The height is 840.
God damn, this is Abomination Vaults.
Yeah, except the entirety of Abomination Vaults.
I
it's
remember
just
this
one-
was supposed to be a partial dungeon crawl at some point.
We just skipped most of it.
You really did. We decided dungeon crawl? No, let's go into business again. Harkening back
I
to the
just shouted-
beginning of the campaign.
I just shut out because Amir was saying we needed to be stealthy, so I
There's
wanted
my
to
notes
stick it
on
to
it.
her.
Found it. Alright, now she'll lead you guys away. Back into admissions. And through the double doors behind admissions.
Lead us into a trap, more like.
Nope, she's not that rude. As she pushes the doors open into this large library, you can see sagging shelves, all of them kind of held together, mostly by dust and a pretty extensive looking system of rolling ladders. The entire library itself is filled with this massive amount of sort of husky, dull-looking tomes.
Lead to what the heck is in the library?
And I disbelieve.
You may. So you're setting that as your second active mystery now, Amira, is just what's going on in the library.
Let's
'Cause remember,
make
they're
it.
not just leads anymore. We got whole mysteries.
Yeah, I'm gonna make the question how to work with that's
Interesting. Okay. Then yeah, this would definitely fall under that, and any creatures you come across in here. As you step in slightly, you can also see in the center of the room, hanging above the floor, is a massive orb of pure blackness, slowly shifting and morphing as it floats there. Every now and then, slight tendrils of shadows sort of reach out to a shelf, grab a book, and pull it into the orb.
Is that it for Nessa?
Yes. Have fun. Or if you
oh, jeez.
don't wish to deal with that, you are completely fine, entirely understandable. Our business does not rely on you.
Do you have
finding
any
a way to deal with
information
this.
for us about it?
I wish that I could. Just know that it used to be much smaller, and it can move.
Okay.
Is it, it's up in the air right now.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna try rip off. I'm gonna rip off one of the ladders.
it's a hole. It's black. It's some kind of black hole. I don't know.
Aranth, are you joining the
my-
party or are you remaining in the lounge?
It is.
He's just so
Yeah.
excited to be tall again.
Yeah, it's massive, Mahari. It big.
Yeah, it's like it ends like
Not that
right
way, Aranth.
there.
Oh wait, there's a ladder right here.
The fuck is? Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Solomon got a bit close to it.
Yep.
Everyone
And,
roll it.
That was the idea.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna ask everyone to go ahead and roll me some initiative at this point.
Will you put me right next to Amira?
I refuse.
Thank you. Why is my initiative acrobatics?
I don't know.
I don't know either. That was a fun surprise.
Oh, I forgot the
Got them
initiative
long
for
tan
this
legs.
for this sphere was so god awfully high.
That's not a good sign. I don't like that.
I will let you know. Its initiative is 57.
Whoa, excuse me?
Like that's what its bonus, or is that just what it rolled?
No, that's what it rolled.
It is this a
57? That means at the very least it has a plus 37 to its initiative.
Yes, Mahari, that is what that means. Congratulations.
God damn it!
I might have gotten us TPK'd by a fight we're not under level 4.
I can't believe you've done this.
Well, I
Anyway.
really liked that idea of my shooting character, so
Solomon,
let's
you're up
do this.
first.
Yeah, I've got a backup character. Don't worry.
All right. How high up is it?
God, you all ask me questions. I'm just joking. Are you talking? Do you want like the lowest part that's sort of in the center of the room, or the part that's closest to you?
Oh, the part that's closest to me. The part
You
that I
could touch
reach
the part that's closest to you. It goes almost down to the floor in the center of the room and almost up to the ceiling as well. It is a massive orb. This room is about 30 feet tall.
Yeah.
And it's got close to a 30-foot diameter.
I'm gonna go into mountain stance first,
Okay.
just in case.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna stick an arm through the circle, see if I can stick it through it.
You're gonna stick an arm into the circle, huh?
Yeah. I need to find out what I can and can't punch.
Oh, this is interesting, to say the least. Solomon, could you roll a d6 for me?
Of course.
Okay. Don't mind what I rolled while selected as you. Gotta pull up my DCs again because I am a smart person. Yeah. Solomon, as you stick your arm into the sphere, you're not exactly sure what you expect to feel, but a sense of loss isn't quite it. But that is exactly what you do feel as you stick your arm into the sphere, and all of a sudden you feel weak, slightly, as if you've lost something important to you, but you aren't exactly sure what.
I pull my hand back out to see if I still have my hand.
You do.
I put it back in to see if the feeling returns.
Can you roll a d6 for me once more?
This is what we call science. Hold on. Same thing.
Okay. That same feeling of loss pervades you. You feel
When I pulled my hand out,
even weaker.
Sorry.
But
when I pulled my hand out, did the feeling go away? Or did it
No.
remain?
that feeling as if you've lost something remains as you pull your hand out of this sphere.
Is that all my actions?
I believe it is. Yeah, you went into mountain stance and stuck your hand in and out twice. You put your left hand in, you pulled your left hand out. Put your left hand in, and you shook it all about in there.
Do the hokey pokey.
Unfortunately, you did not turn yourself about. And let's see. Kashmi, that's going to bring us to you.
Kashmi, you're muted if you're talking.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am gonna yell out to it.
Okay. That was not what I was supposed to do.
Everything got dark.
And don't worry about it.
I'm
Oh, because I'm
scared.
stupid, that's why. I realize it now. Don't mind me, I'm sorry. There you go. That's what I wanted. What are you yelling out, Kashmi?
Hey, why are you eating the books?
A good question indeed. And one that does not garner any sort of response.
I will stomp my foot and say, "Hey, stop eating the book!"
I
Give
cannot
me
reach.
a diplomacy check. This is better. No shadowy tendrils come out. Nothing grabs at any books, but there's no response. Would you like to do anything else with your turn, Kashmi?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the smartest woman I know.
Aranth?
Aw.
or Amira?
I think that's
Amira, I'm
think-
so sorry. It was Amira.
I think that says more about you than it does about her.
Oh.
I heard Arant say it too, and I'm like, oh, I'm an asshole.
Well, for what it's worth, my intelligence is +5.
But also, you're next.
Also, I'm next.
So it's a spell in case I have to fuck this shit up next.
Kashmi, can you roll 2d12 for me, please?
Of course.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, this is actually going to be a little bit weird.
Everything we've been through, I think that's expected.
Can you roll... Okay, never mind. All good. Okay. As you cast the spell on Amira, you turn a look away from her as the magic completes, and all of a sudden, this sphere of blackness is in your face, pressing against you, and you find yourself partially submerged within it. Can you give me a fortitude save, please?
Oh no.
You got all the fun stuff. Is Kashmir or Amira inside that?
Oh, damn.
Kashmi is the one inside.
Welcome to the Being Devoured Club.
I know, right?
I'm also
Kashmi.
incorporeal, so I'm hoping that it eats less.
Did not mean to roll that blind, so I will re-roll the damage public, which should hopefully be beneficial for you. Much better for you. You're going to take 15 points of force damage, and that same experience Solomon felt, that distinct feeling of loss, as if you have been weakened, something has been sundered from you, persists.
Kashmi is actually very familiar with this feeling, and she hates it, but like less than a lot of the other things she's hated. She's used to this.
That's fair. Amira, what are you gonna do? Seeing this sphere of darkness move and press into your wife.
I mean, the problem is I'm not very good at athletics, so I can't really shove her out of the way. I mean, I could try, but it's not a great shot. Instead, I'm just going to try to recall knowledge and get this thing shut down as quickly as possible.
Sure.
Of course, +1 to this because of the guidance that I'm using.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't know if recall knowledge uses, like, adds my pursue a lead and all that.
It does not.
Okay, yeah, so +2 to that. Well, +3 total.
Damn.
Check something. Okay, perfect.
Is Amira like the epitome of I am wise, smart, and charismatic, but I have no vitality?
I have no what?
Vitality.
Oh, I mean, I do have the lowest HP in the group.
Amira, a question for you as part of this recall knowledge.
Okay.
Would you like to make use of Super Taster?
No, actually, I wouldn't.
You don't want to lick the ball of darkness?
The ball of darkness that's absorbing everything it touches? No.
Okay, well... Coward.
Okay. You know what? This feels... I will taste the darkness.
You fool!
Fantastic. There is an outcome I'm very much hoping for. Don't even know why I'm doing that. Amira, I need a roll from you.
Okay.
Can you give me... You're going to have to type this in manually. Can you roll a D13 for me?
A D13. Interesting.
Sorry, D14. I forgot about something.
Okay. Oh no,
Oh, you just
Sorry.
rolled 14?
Yeah.
Okay.
How does a 12 work for you, boss?
It works for me just fine.
Oh no!
It's not quite what I was hoping for.
Not like
but
that.
as you lick it in hopes of figuring out what it is, that actually does help. I will let you know that was not in vain. Because it's hard to tell what this is aside from a just ball of darkness. But with your extremely developed senses, especially based around your tongue, you are able to tell this is magic. Pure magic, but in some way distorted. God damn it, Amira.
You listen. You walked into it.
Just because I opened the door doesn't mean you need to walk through it.
What do you mean? She opens the door and walks through it.
Oh, that was me.
Whatever this is, it is pure, distorted magic, and it is consuming any magic it is coming into contact with. Those of you who have touched it this far, if you take a look in your inventory, you will find some magical items you are no longer invested in.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
They will require repairing to be able to be used again.
Did I get any information on how to shut this thing down?
Strangely enough, if you can output enough damage into it, this is something that could be sundered.
Book?
Because of the magic that makes it up, actually damaging is going to be pretty hard. It does have a pretty high toughness, or hardness, I should say, but it is possible to directly damage it if you do enough and can hit it. Past that, it would be possible to disable it for brief periods of time. I think at the moment, Aranth would be the only one capable of that. She's the only one master in any of the magical skills. In her case, being a master in occultism.
Oh, yeah. I'm a master in a
Sarian
lot,
is
but
master in Arcana, but he's not here.
Yes, he is. He's right over there.
No,
and he
sorry.
Can roll to disable.
Being in Mahari's bag of holding does not allow him to participate in this fight.
Are you sure about that?
I'm quite certain, yeah.
Well, there, you heard it here first, folks.
We have to punch until it dies.
It does look to be, Amira. Anytime someone... It's probably just going to sit where it is.
Yeah.
Except for any point someone casts magic or activates a magical effect, in which case it is going to drift towards it in efforts to consume it.
Okay. Then I'll let the party know that. Just don't touch it. Aranth, can you get over here and try to disable it?
I suppose.
Thank you, Aranth. We love you.
Mahari, that's going to bring us to you. What do you want to do? Do you want to touch it?
Lick it.
There are
Cook
so
it.
many ways I could have gone with that.
Be better,
There are
Mahari.
There are so
How about
many
that?
ways I
Just
could
be
have gone
better.
with that. Just be better, he says.
Yeah.
What? Huh.
Don't touch it.
Do not
Walk
touch it.
into it. See what happens.
Oh yeah, because that's
Don't
always
steal my
what-
shtick.
Well, first action, I'm going to expand my aura. Whee! So now it's in it.
Let me check something.
Shit. Huh?
Is your aura magical?
Yes.
It does have the divine traits.
Mm-hmm. Well, in the sidebar for champions, it's called a magical ability.
Yeah. And expand aura, you are focusing your divine power, so I think that is going to cause it to drift.
Okay. Well, here we go.
Wahoo! My anti-fun
baby.
orb.
My anti-fun orb.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
Welcome to
That's
the
what
fun.
Mahari yells as soon as it comes over here. He's just like, ah, fuck.
Welcome to the fun. I'm going to
Yeah,
roll the
no.
counteract check for something in your inventory. That is successful. First things first, Mahari, can you roll a fortitude save? Since you are activating a magic effect, if it successfully counteracts something, you are going to take force damage.
Okay. I'm re-rolling that.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Oof.
I'm getting my hero point back.
No matter what, you're just not gaining a hero point. But you are going to take double damage here, which thankfully wasn't a very high roll. So only 28 force damage to you.
Okay, there we go.
However, let me see here. You've got that, and you've got...
Re-rolled into a 2.
Could you roll a d8 for me, Mahari?
Of course.
Okay, not the worst. Your Cloak of Feline Rest will become deactivated.
Okay.
But your aura is expanded.
Okay.
Would you like to use more magical abilities?
No, I don't want to use more magical abilities.
Why not?
Because more bullshit like this is gonna happen.
Well, that sucks.
I'd like to try to intimidate it.
Sure.
I intimidate the darkness.
Exactly. I'm going to intimidate.
You
Oh, I have
can-
to have a target. I have to have a target.
Here. There's a hazard in the center of the room for you to target.
All right, there we go. I'm just gonna stare at it real hard.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
If anybody could do it, you can do it.
And I get my intimidating prowess.
No, this thing doesn't have eyes.
Oh, fuck.
You can't physically menace the orb.
Yes, you can.
Why the fuck
Yes,
are you?
you can.
Why the fuck are you trying to menace the orb in the first
Because
place? What are you hoping
seen,
to accomplish? It is a ball.
I've seen Kashmi intimidate the metaphysical reality, so I'm just trying to see if I can do it too.
That is Kashmi. You have to understand. That is not a
Attempt to
byproduct
intimidate-
of the natural order.
Attempts to intimidate the space-time continuum.
No, the orb
Yeah, there
can't
you
be
go.
fucking intimidated. It's an orb. It is a sphere.
I really wish one of us had magic missile so we can unironically cast magic missile at the darkness.
I believe Aranth has Force Barrage.
Oh!
Actually, Aranth no longer has Force Barrage. Aranth used to have Force Barrage.
Damn it.
You do
Does
have...
Sarian have it?
Aranth has Unraveling Blast on that she could use.
Sarian has Force Barrage!
Sarian isn't here.
We be penalized. I feel like that's really unfair.
Because I've rebalanced things for him not being here.
Okay,
Well,
that's
why
fair.
did you like that? My question still stands. Why would you penalize
Because
us
I'm a
like
bad
that?
person.
We all showed up.
I am a spiteful bitch. How's that sound?
I'm making you a shirt.
Anything, Mahari,
Is that a
you've used
threat?
one action. Sorry, two, because you attempted to demoralize the orb.
Oh.
Sorry, as my hazard is called, the Rogue Sphere. Don't look it up because I'm using it differently than how the base stat
I'm
block
not
reads.
gonna look it up. God damn it.
Do you want to
Rogue
move?
gallery.
You could move. You could go out of it. You could go further into it, Mahari. Surely something cool will happen.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
You
go
are a
right.
goddamn coward.
Am I still in it?
No,
Okay, good. I'm out of it. Awesome.
you disgust me.
Hey! Hey!
Alright, Aranth. Do something cool.
Yeah, Ranth. Come on, you got this.
Stepping back,
Okay,
by the way.
so I'm a little confused because Aranth is being used for multiple things
Yeah.
before my turn, so I don't know what I'm doing.
You're all good.
First of all, I don't even know where the fuck everything is because I can't see anything.
That's because the orb of... Oh, that would be stepping into the orb of darkness
Okay,
at this point.
never mind.
You could potentially go diagonal and, like, get to here. without getting into it if you want to be fully in the room.
Okay. So what am I rolling if I wanted to disable it with occultism?
Just an occultism roll. This does take 2 actions to
Okay.
do. It is attempting to disable a device.
Okay.
That, my friend, is not going to be enough.
Can I hero point it?
You can, absolutely.
'Cause I feel like I can do better than that.
Unfortunately, that still is not going to be enough.
Oh my god.
Something I will remind the group, you can guidance, you can aid Aranth. It might be quite challenging for her to do this on her own.
Can I retroactively aid?
Do not use an action to aid, no. I will also tell you, just a +1 here would not be enough to turn her roll into a success.
Right. Yeah, but Master, I can get a +3, right?
Yeah. That might not be enough to get a success either.
Okay. Do we want to maybe, like, back out of the room so that we don't provoke the darkness any further? and Aranth can just try to, disable it from a distance?
Well, Solomon, you're up.
Okay. This thing is moved.
It has.
Okay. Based on what I'm seeing, is it right here, or is the
It
start
is
right there?
Yeah, right there. Basically, you can see that like roiling black, right? Sort
Okay,
of.
yeah.
That is the
That
edge of it.
has is the aura coming off of it?
Yeah. So this like, do you see this sort of like smoky blackness that's moving?
It's like a miasma.
Yeah, that's the edge of the sphere. So
Okay.
you are right next to it without touching it at the moment.
I punch the sphere.
Go for it.
I don't have it. Oh wait, here's the trap.
Yeah. That is not quite going to succeed. You're pretty close. And as you specifically are trying to punch it, it does not seem to react and cause that sense of loss that you realize is causing you to lose your connection to your items. That sort of touching doesn't seem to trigger it for whatever reason.
Violence is the answer. Got it.
Unfortunately, at the end of the day, it's still pretty damn hard to punch a sphere. You got that nat 20 fishing going on for Solomon. Why are you rolling 4s? I thought that was your 5th strike. Oh, I see. You hero pointed your first one, which I did not realize. Yeah. So I thought you had just rolled 5 attacks there, and I was confused.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So flare blows gives me 2, and then
yeah. So 4 is the most you can make there. Yeah. Now here's the fun thing. Did you all really think I would design an encounter so easy to overcome? Just leave the room and make checks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the books near you, Amira, is going to flip open. And let's see, who do I want to be mean to today?
Tell me. Do it.
You're too far away from this one, I'm sorry, Solomon.
Damn you. Damn your blood.
Me.
Let's... it does not have line of sight to you, Mahari. It has to be Amira, Kashmir, or Aranth. You know, the 3 squishy ones.
God damn it.
Who do I wish to... I think I'll roll a d6 to see who I want to be mean to.
Oh, God.
Kashmir, I'm sorry I couldn't be there for you.
Which I feel bad if this goes after Aranth. It's going to be real rough on you, potentially. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind.
Oh, no.
It's just going to place a phantasmal calamity down.
No!
Yeah! So I need everyone except Solomon, effectively, to give me a... It should be Solomon. The bookshelves are kind of being funky, so you can make it as well, Solomon. To give me a will save, please. I'm including you, Solomon, because I care.
Yay. I'm gonna hero point.
Sure.
You do not want to critically fail this.
So I forgot to take my hero point back before.
Okay. Yeah, thankfully no one crit failed the first roll. Very nice. Half damage to Solomon, Kashmi, and Amira. Full damage to Mahari and Aranth.
Okay.
Is there a damage roll?
Yep, I'm doing
Okay.
that right now. Don't worry about it.
Watch out the dice fly.
Whee!
That's a lot of dice.
That's a lot
39
of
mental
damage.
Had you
if I
crit
don't have
failed,
a-
you would have had to make another reflex save or become stunned for a minute against that spell. So that is
What
the
if I don't have
downside
a
of it.
brain? Can I take
Uh,
mental damage if I'm not smart?
You are not a mindless creature, Solomon. Even if you don't use it, you do have a brain. I hate to inform
Okay.
you. Now,
Yeah.
you know the fun thing? This
This is why intelligence is a dump stat.
this living book just cast a spell,
No.
which means
Oh.
we're gonna move the orb. Now, here's the thing. While it is going to attempt to counteract everyone there, the damage is solely going to be done to this book. So let me roll that. See. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-bum. Can the book make a fortitude save? It should be able to, but it's failing for some reason, which is weird.
Book.
There we go. The book will fail its save and will take full force damage.
Good. Fuck the book.
Fuck.
Fucking
books.
Fuck
book.
books! It'll take
Exactly.
16 damage.
Fucking books.
Ramp is dying inside.
Now, Amira, Kashmi, and Aranth, I'm going to need a roll from all of you here for what you've got. Let me just think for a moment. Amira, I need a D13 rolled, please.
No.
Sorry, D14. God, I keep forgetting things. That's funny that you still have that. Oh.
I like that. Oh,
You are
Was
right
my-
on the cusp every time of something awful happening. I want you to know that.
If one of my relics was completely destroyed, I was gonna scream.
No. This isn't completely destroying anything, just deactivating them for a time until they can effectively recharge. But Amira and Kashmi, your wedding is a magical effect on yourselves.
oh crap!
No.
The critical success heartbound ritual.
Asafonwe's boon that provides you all protection from the sun is also a magical effect on you.
Wait.
No.
Wait. Question about that. Since it's from a literal god, wouldn't something of equal measure have to counteract it?
Not necessarily. It all depends on the ranks of the effects.
Well, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's just. I'm pretty sure he's just a high level devil. I don't think he's a god.
No, he's a god.
He never
No,
said he was a god. It's simply that the boon Sarian got is specifically Asmodeus's boon.
Oh,
Him
okay,
being
okay.
an actual deity is something you all know above table, not in character.
Oh, okay. My bad. Sorry.
Kashmi, can you roll a d12 for me, please? A 4. Not bad at all. That is your ventriloquist ring going for now. And Aranth, let's see, what do you have? Why is your armor not active right now, Aranth?
We never put it back on when we went out
Why
of
is your
the
necklace
room.
of fireballs not active?
Oh, I don't know.
Those should be invested right now. Can you roll a d7 for me? Hey, your eye stops working.
What?
Your eye just starts malfunctioning, Aranth. I'm sorry.
Oh crap.
Hate it.
But, Kashmi, that brings us to you.
All right, Kashmi, you got this.
I hate this. I'm gonna do this.
if you guidance Aranth, I can prepare to aid her, and we might, or yeah, I guess you can unleash Psyche and try to kill the darkness.
Keep in mind, that's a magical effect.
Yes, my thought was, if I shoot an amped imaginary weapon at it, can I shoot it from this back corner and pull it that way, away from us, with my
Interesting.
workspace?
You can certainly try. If you're unleashing your psyche first, though, that is probably going to cause it to activate. So I'm not sure if you still want to unleash it or not.
Okay, I don't. I
Okay.
didn't realize unleashing my psyche
Yeah.
was magic.
That is a magical effect. You are letting psychic power flood through you in doing that. You know, it's really wild when I can shoot someone a message that just out of context says, I'm so close to counteracting the wedding between two characters. I love Pathfinder.
I am begging you not to counteract our wedding.
Look, man, it's how the dice fall. You all agreed to
dice
this mess.
The dice give and the
I
dice
don't want
take
to
it
get
away.
divorced.
Well, wait, Jericho.
Yes.
Was Kashmir's wedding to Geb also a magical effect?
It was.
Ooh.
Whether that's still active on her or not remains to be seen.
Man, it would be so funny if Geb just
Kashmir's
shows
gonna
up and,
walk
like,
through the orb. Okay. Who's getting guidanced?
Rance.
Okay.
And then
you're-
I'm going to hope that I can run.
So were you moving twice and then casting it, or were you...
No, I'm going to... Ooh,
Okay.
can I warp space it from here? Can I reach her?
So that is for amping spells, and I don't believe you can amp regular cantrips.
Okay, so I'm going to run, stop just long enough to toss the spell out, and then continue running, hoping that it doesn't catch me at the spot I cast, and more in the streaming of magic behind me.
Right here is where you cast it from, correct?
Yep.
So you would have still been touching it there.
Oh. I thought I was out.
No, that is partially within it. You're not fully within it, but you would be partially within it still there. So.
Can I...
What is your movement speed?
25?
You could have gotten out of the sphere to there first, yes.
Okay, and then... Yeah, okay, so that's where I went.
Okay.
Here, and then I thought Arance my
Sure.
guidance, and then I'm gonna go 25.
So if I were being really mean, I would say that you can't see Aranth there, but I'm not. The sphere moves the instant you cast the spell. So it is going to move to here to overtake you when you cast it. Aranth, you can grab the guidance. And the sphere here is still going to hit you and Amira Kashmi being there.
Oh no.
First things first, Kashmi, I am going to need a save from you versus some potential damage, since you are the one casting the spell.
Woof.
You're going to take double damage here, which is
Woof.
only 34 force damage you're taking. I am going to need, though, rolls from each of you. Kashmi, right now, you've got... if you could roll a d11 for me. And Amira, you've got 12 things to roll.
Oh, I thought you meant like I had to.
No, a
I had
d12,
12
sorry.
Yeah. Come on, Foundry.
Kashmi, your lover's gloves are going to become deactivated.
Super great.
Your Ring of Lies will stop working, Amira.
Okay.
I'll also let you guys know, I will allow you to hero point your rolls on this for what gets deactivated. So I will give you the chance to save your marriage. And that goes for anyone else. You can use a hero point if you think you're going to lose something you really don't want to lose for now. And hero point it. And then Kashmi, you wish to move another 25 feet from there as your last action?
Yep.
Absolutely, go for it. All right, and Amira, that's going to bring us to you.
Okay. First things first, I'm gonna prepare to aid Aranth with a diplomacy check, just kind of trying to hype her up, like, come on, Aranth, you can do it! Please?
I need it to be a magical skill to aid here.
I'll prepare to aid her with occultism.
Okay, I'm sorry, just
No,
because of how this
fine.
is, just being a hype man isn't gonna do much.
That's fair.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, this requires some very hefty technical know-how.
Yeah. Does it seem like this orb is heading towards Kashmi?
It moves to where magic was manifested and sort of pulses there, trying to absorb the remnants. It doesn't seem to be chasing her, having run away from it. Not that you can see her, but you can hear her.
Okay. I'm gonna free devise on this book.
Okay.
Presuming I can do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
A book.
Okay. And then I am going to stab the book.
Nice. That is an exact hit.
I have stabbed the book.
Very nice. It'll take it all.
Okay. And then I'm gonna run away a little bit. Maybe actually, like, over here, stay in the room with my friends.
All right.
Just kind of far away. Okay.
Mahari, you're up.
I know.
Hey Mahari, why don't you cast Touch of the Void?
How about no?
Why not?
How
Don't you
about we
wanna
don't
heal
that?
yourself? Okay, we don't have to go that far.
Okay. Normally I would just do something to aid Aranth, but I'm untrained in occultism, so I can't.
It's any magical skill, so you could attempt to aid or to set up to aid with like religion or nature if you wanted to.
The only thing is that our aids won't stack if you do that.
Yes.
But
you can both push for a crit success with it. So you'll both roll, they just won't stack, but if one of you rolls a crit success and the other one only rolls a regular success, she'll get the crit success benefits.
Fair enough.
And that's one action, correct?
It is one action to prepare it, and then you would use your reaction to actively aid them.
Okay, yeah, I'll prepare with religion.
Okay.
So that's one action, and... Wow. I'm out of kind of a loss to what else I can do without...
Hit it!
Hit it.
Yeah. Solomon's trying to punch it.
And it's right here, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
You have reach right now on your weapon, or no?
No, remember, I lost the shifting rune.
Right.
Okay,
stay here if you don't want to be touching it. But you want to be in melee reach of it.
Yeah. I'm going to, I'm gonna bite
Hit it! You're gonna bite it? Okay.
Actually, no, you're right.
An interesting choice.
I'm gonna hit it with my chain.
Okay.
Since I don't have a target, it's just gonna be a free roll.
You have the target. It's up here. You're already targeting it, forehead.
Wonderful.
Hey, look, you hit it. Can you deal enough damage to bypass its hardness is the question.
Probably not.
Unfortunately, not with a 14.
Yeah, figured.
You
That's my turn.
slam into it, and you can feel it reverberate and almost be pushed slightly by your chain, but the small cracks in the magic that form quickly mend themselves.
Okay.
All right, Arant. It's up to you.
No pressure.
If you're going to try, let me know before you roll so we can get the aid rolls from Amira and Mahari.
Got
Yes.
this, Arant.
I am gonna try to disable it again.
All right, Amira and Mahari, go ahead and make your rolls if you are using
Right.
your reaction to officially aid here.
Yep.
Yes.
Damn. Double 10?
Yeah, but hey, look at that. That is a crit success from Amira and a regular success from Mahari. So
Sweet.
that will be a +2 circumstance bonus, Aranth. And don't forget to toggle on guidance as well. If you want to grab aid as an effect so you don't have to manually add it, in your basic action macros there is a little aid toggle. You can choose what bonus it gives you. It's pretty spicy.
Well, you said it was +2?
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep. That die was on the 19 for a moment.
May I? Yep. Oh, there she goes.
Oh.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Remember, at least you get the hero points back when you fail a
Yeah.
hero pointed roll. So
Okay.
I'm not sure if you got it back on the last one you did.
Oh, I guess I don't think I did.
So you should be up to
Look
2.
back.
Amira, you hit your back and then leaving again. I think she's actually leaving this time, that's why.
Oh wait, I have 2 again?
I think so. Was your first hero point your first time attempting to?
Yeah.
Then yeah, you should be at 2. Because it's, with my updated rules that we've been testing out, whenever you fail a hero pointed roll, you get the hero point back.
Sweet.
So you don't actually expend a hero point unless you succeeded on the reroll.
Oh, okay. Alright, cool.
But you do lose your guidance effect, unfortunately, so you can no longer benefit from that.
Womp womp. Wait, did I even toggle guidance? Fuck, I forgot.
I don't think you did.
God damn it.
I tracked it, just in case. It would not have made your roll a success.
Okay.
You have one action left if you'd like to do anything with it.
Well, I would like to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna back out of here.
Vanessa's, pulled a chair up at the desk and is just watching you all. She somehow has a cup of tea in her hand. Can you see why we were having a problem with it? That's not a way to treat a business partner, is it?
That's
You
just
offered to
down
do
my-
this.
That's just how I sound sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well,
Sarian would be so proud of
No,
you.
it's true. It's true.
Sarian would be so
Solomon, you're up.
All right, time. Oh wait, I have to move closer. All right, time for the 3 attacks. Let's see if I get something good.
You could attempt to aid Aranth as well if you wanted to.
I don't have any magic skills.
I believe you are trained in occultism, are you not?
I guess so, but don't I have to do that? Well,
It is an
do I
action
have to
to
spe-
prepare to aid.
sure.
Okay.
Do I
So
roll
you-
it now or later?
Nope. It's when you then use your reaction to actually aid that you roll it. So you use one action to prepare on your turn, and then you can use your reaction when your trigger for it actually occurs.
Gotcha. I'm a hero point that.
Okay. Oh,
Oh.
the dice
Fuck
have
off.
decided to forsake you. I'm sorry.
What else? What else is new?
Just barely misses on that strike.
Damn it! I could have gotten that on the first roll.
Spite.
That's my turn, I guess.
All
After waiting
right.
for everyone else's hour-long turns, I get to do that and I'm done.
Well, one must imagine the marshal happy. If it makes you feel any better, another book is going to flip open behind you, Solomon.
Yay.
Yay, he
At this
says.
point, I welcome pain. I welcome pain at this point.
Yay, he
And-
says.
Come at me, bro.
I'm always very concerned using this spell. Are you out of
Is it
hero
confusion?
points
Do I get to attack the team?
right now, Solomon?
No, because my hero points haven't changed
Oh,
the
right.
results at all, so I still have one.
All right, well then we'll use this on you. Not a damaging effect per se, but
Is it insta-kill?
no. And honestly, to you it might not change much. But if you could give me a will save, okay. You're going to become stupefied 2.
Oh my god.
As
Oh,
the
no.
book tried to cast Nevermind on you and reduce your intelligence to that of below an animal's.
Ah, it has no effect.
That's the joke. However, nonetheless, it is going to move ye old ball of light towards it. Which is going to fully engulf you, Solomon, and
Brace me, you
rush
bastard.
through Mahari. So, gotta get my fortitude button up for it to roll, which it gone fail, so that book's gonna take full force damage. 19 force damage. And let's see what rolls I need from Solomon and Mahari here. 7 from a D7 from you, Solomon, please.
Oh, 1d7.
And a D7 from you as well, Mahari.
Alright.
Did you roll a 6 there, Solomon?
Yep.
Now I gotta. God damn it! Why do I have to figure out what this does now? If a spacious pouch is broken, it ruptures and is ruined, and the items inside are lost forever. Would you like to hero point your roll, Solomon?
I am not
meat
losing my
sack.
meat. I'm not losing my meat sack. Wait, is that only if it's ruptured, or does it outright rupture it?
It will effectively. This counteraction will cause your spacious pouch to be obliterated, and everything
Okay,
inside
yeah,
of it to be lost.
I will hero point that. Do I use a hero point or just?
Just roll again.
Oh.
And use a hero. Like, you have to manually expend a hero point and roll again.
So, question: if he gets a 6 again,
You
never
didn't.
mind.
Which
not
is your
losing my
boots,
meat sack.
Solomon. Mahari, you rolled a 4. That is your lifting belt gone.
Okay.
But, Kashmi, that's going to bring us to you. As you watch all the fun happening.
Jericho, I want you to know this is the most stressed I've been in any of your games recently.
Really? I'm glad. I thought this was kind of a cool concept for an encounter. Magical ball of rolling death that really can't kill you, but will just deactivate your magic items and effects.
I'm gonna reach in my pocket and pull out oil of unlife.
Okay.
I am gonna unleash my psyche.
Okay. The orb
Come on.
shall move.
Fucking asshole.
The orb.
To be fair, it was going to move when you use the oil of unlife anyways, so... It's going to just, schmoove across the room towards you.
Where's our alchemical oils of unlife?
Where
I'm
are
hoping
they,
that
Paizo?
when I fall, that it will spill on me and then I won't die immediately.
Ah, I see the plan. An interesting one, to say the least. If you could give me a fortitude save, please. That's a very good roll. That's only half damage to you. That's only 5 damage to you. Now, the downside being, Kashmi, I do need you to roll a d10 for me to see what magical effect you're going to lose here. A 9 is what will get rid of your marriage. A 1 is just your hand wraps. But hey, your psyche is unleashed. It is up to you if you'd like to drink your oil or not. What is the occult spell attack for?
I imaginary weapons did with the bludgeoning imaginary weapon.
Gotcha. Well, one, you were targeting Amira. Two, imaginary weapon did not pop into chat, but that's okay. I can get that for you. A
I swear-
34 would exactly hit it.
Good, because I'm rolling it from chat. I don't know why it hates me so.
Try rolling damage. There you go.
That's a lot of ones.
But
Hey,
still
can
solid
I
damage.
use my hero point to re-roll my damage?
No. Where are you placing the 30 feet away from you to have it come from?
As far in this corner as possible.
Sure. Like over there?
Yeah.
All right. Interestingly enough, the orb does not move. Perhaps it can only move once per person's turn. However, it's going to take some hefty damage from that.
Is it gonna die?
No.
Is this stupid orb
You
gonna
think a
die?
single imaginary weapon is going to break my magical fun orb?
Yes,
No.
because Kashmi is awesome.
Not
We are in
not this
high
time.
level combat now. You pulled out an oil of unlife, so that would be your third action. Amira, that's going to bring us to you then.
Okay. I'm going to prepare to aid Aranth.
Okay,
I'm going to devise a stratagem against the book over on my left.
sure.
That's pretty good.
That's a pretty good roll.
I'm gonna run over here and I'm gonna stab the book again.
It's not doing anything.
It's casting mean spells at us.
It did so once. Can't you forgive it? That was an honest
No.
mistake.
No,
That's
I really
rude.
can't.
Why would you do such a thing?
Because Amira does not forgive.
Pity. That's a couple sixes right there. That's pretty good. 27. Look, that is an injured book. How could you be so mean?
I don't know if we want to let Aranth try one more time before Mahari takes his turn. Or no, because Mahari might want to prepare to aid her as well. So
Yeah, it's
never mind.
Mahari's turn.
What I want to do, I won't be able to prepare to aid her. I have faith in you, Amira.
Are you gonna attack my book too?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm gonna viciously bite it.
Who hate books?
God, you people hate learning.
Aranth dying inside.
But yeah, why do you
It's
think we
okay.
keep making the same? Why do you think we keep making the same mistakes over and over again?
The book is in French, Aranth. It's fine.
Roll your damage, Mahari. 25 points of damage to learning.
Fuck the book.
Looks.
You got one action left. What you doing with it?
Oh no, that was all three.
Was it 2 move actions to get there?
No, one move action, and then I did a vicious swing with my bite.
Oh, vicious swing. Gotcha.
Yeah. I just called it vicious bite.
Just say vicious swing next time, please. My brain is not smart enough to handle your changing of words. Aranth, get back in there and succeed this time.
Wrath, please.
You're gonna have to get a bit
Aranth,
closer
you
than that.
got this.
Here's my
The
aid.
choice of which side you would like to go, but you're gonna need it kind of fully in sight, Aranth. So, yeah, you could go over there. That'd be perfect.
Okay.
All right. Solomon, you do not need to bother aiding if you do not wish to, since Amira got the crit success. So, Aranth, you can grab another +2.
I'm gonna scream.
Come on, Aranth.
Wait, so if somebody gets a crit success, it does just take the better of everyone's results?
It's simply that you couldn't give a better bonus than Amira is giving since she crit succeeded. And if you crit fail, you would give her a penalty.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, it doesn't add everyone's assist. It
No.
just adds
No,
the highest
because they're all
one.
circumstance bonuses, so they do not stack.
Gotcha. Okay. So I wasted an action. I knew I should have just kept punching.
Well, doesn't he still prepared it so
Yeah, he's
he
still
could help her on the
prepared.
next one?
Yeah,
Yep, my next turn, it doesn't carry over past my next turn.
that is correct.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, Aranth,
Grant,
you're gonna roll poorly
I'm
here.
No.
never,
I'm gonna roll great.
I'm never
Oh my
listening
God.
I
again.
was trying to
God,
reverse
shitting
psychology,
me.
and I'm
Are
sorry.
you shitting me, Jericho?
I was trying to reverse psychology, and I'm sorry. Oh,
Beautiful, I love you.
Oh, what the fuck?
Jericho, please throw us a fucking bone.
I want to, but Aranth can't roll above a 10. What am I supposed to do?
I used my last hero point.
I'll allow you to
you
hero point it again.
back.
Well, you get it back.
I will let you roll again if you don't take it back and spend your... no, just don't take it back, and I'll let you roll again.
Cool.
So stay at 1 hero point, and you can roll one more time.
Go ahead, Aranth. You got this.
I'm just gonna add a circumstance
Yeah,
+2 because I don't want to open up the thingy.
that's fair.
Wait, isn't it a +3 from Amira?
No.
Nope.
That's
Because
+2.
I'm
Only
only
+2.
trained in it.
Yeah. If she were master, it would be a +3.
All right.
Got this, Aranth.
It was on the 20. It was on the 20.
Jericho, I'm spending all 3 of my hero points.
No, I don't know what to say.
I am spending all 3 of my hero
We're
points.
gonna get one more round. How do you have 3 hero points?
Because I haven't re-rolled anything.
Then you should only have 2.
Did she get a 1 earlier, though?
Yeah, she did. I think.
I'll go back to 2. It's fine.
I don't think you rolled a 1.
I am
but
ne-
maybe
I'm never
agree.
listening again. I'm doing punches now.
I'm gonna
You guys
cry.
did this.
I'm gonna cry.
Look, guys, I'm trying. I promise. Solomon, if you really want to punch the orb, you can.
Wow.
Hurry, and then...
I try to balance cool and fun encounters. I blame the dice on making my
I mean-
games challenging.
Alright, now it's someone else's turn. Now I have to go back to my other game to keep me on.
These are some really high DCs, my guy.
Well, yeah. This is the funny orb room. It's
Funny
meant to be a
orb.
high DC, not an absurd DC.
Well,
Its AC is high because it's pure fucking magic. You guys can also choose to retreat at any point. Nothing's
No,
keeping
we're-
you here.
We're here to handle this. We're gonna handle it.
Well, I think you can't complain then. This turn is the turn the book closest to Amira and Mahari is going to activate. What funny spell does it wish to cast this time? Ah, that's fitting for where this combat has gone here.
No.
Crushing Despair
No.
on Amira and Mahari.
all right.
For the first time ever, I looked down at the clock and went, "Oh, good, it's almost 9:30. We're almost done."
Hey, there's a 20.
No. Give that to a Ramp.
Give it to a Ram.
I will re-roll this if you give that net 20 to a Ramp.
Let's not come on. Let's not bullshit the rules. There's a limit to how much mercy.
Yeah, I know. I'm just being facetious.
I'd really love to. I will, Ooh, this is a really rude spell.
Oh yeah.
Because
Crushing Despair is really nasty.
Honestly, you crit succeeding there, Amira, is really important because even successes and failures means you can't use reactions, which would mean you could not aid.
Yep.
So, Mahari, on a failure for you, you are going to become slowed 1 and become unable to use reactions for a minute.
Okay.
Or sorry, you're not. The slowed 1 is a different save made at the start of your turn, not just immediately.
So I just
That is
can't
on
make
me.
reactions.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the orb will move.
Oh, fuck, it's coming back here.
Yeah!
Did it get me?
I think you would just be out of it. And I think
Crackers is
Solomon
fine.
would just be out of it as well. I think it's just Amira being affected this time.
Fucking book.
First things, yeah, why do you think they exist here? They exist to cause annoying spells and cause the sphere to move, because as soon as you guys knew what it did, you weren't going to use magic.
Why couldn't I get the fortitude save?
Solomon, use a magical effect and you will. Oh, by the way, you're not
I don't
stupefied
have
anymore.
any.
The rune will take, or the book will take full damage here. Yippee. I'm rolling really high on the damage the books are taking, at least. It's badly injured. That book is badly injured, y'all.
Book.
Now, Amira, what magic do you have at the moment on you?
It's gonna chew through everything and then get to my wedding eventually.
I need a d12 from you, because I forgot about your bag of holding, and 11 is what will damage your wedding.
What's a 10 gonna do?
That explodes your spacious pouch, which has nothing in it right now, thankfully.
Yeah, okay,
So,
yeah.
but that
Take my
will
spacious pouch.
completely rupture and destroy the bag,
Sure, it's
entirely
only type
ruining
1.
it. So, I'm just going to delete it from your sheet.
Yeah, sure.
Not the worst. Not the worst at all, and Kashmi, that brings us to you.
Okay, great.
Coming from the northeast again?
Yep.
So, well, you have to put it somewhere that is next to the orb, actually, to be able to attack it. Unless you want to, attack the wall to just try and force it to move.
I'm confused. One more time.
So, you attack something 30 feet away from you. So if you want to attack the orb, you'll have to place the magic next to the orb. If you wanted to instead, like, place it over here and attack the wall to just try and force the orb to move away from everyone, that would be another option.
Can I shoot it from this right here in the middle where it's on this middle corner?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
That's a hit. Love to see it. And that is a whole lot of damage. That will break the orb.
Oh, thank
It will not fully destroy it, but it will guarantee that it is no longer active. The orb is still going to kind of flicker and jitter through space as it moves, trying to absorb magic. However, it isn't able to actually counteract effects anymore. It's unable to absorb anything at the moment. So, I think Aranth, you would be able to disable it at this point with absolutely no worry.
Yeah.
And interestingly enough, as Aranth calms it down, Aranth, if you would like to roll to just redeem yourself, you may, but you do not have to.
Pride
This is
doesn't
where
let
she
you.
gets the nat 20.
I swear
I'll
to
assume
God.
you've got the aid from Amira for that +2 circumstance.
Are you
Yeah.
fucking kidding me?
Did she disconnect?
She just bounced.
Welcome back, Aranth.
I had to scream. I'm sorry.
No, that's fair.
That's it.
If it helps, I haven't gotten a nat 20 yet.
That
Doing
will.
a net 20. It was over a 10 this time, okay?
That will fully dispel the orb. And the two books that were casting magic, Amira being close to one alongside Mahar, you can actually see small, shadowy tendrils that were seemingly manipulating the pages that vanish into the air, and the books just sort of go a bit limp. Out of the center of where the orb was, a heavy, dark gray tome, dripping with these writhing tendrils of shadows, slams down into the center of the floor.
What the fuck is this?
I pick it
Amira's
up.
gonna
Yeah.
head over and look at it.
You imagine it's the book they want, but sure, you're absolutely welcome to look at it. If you'd like to
knowledge?
spend some time to try and identify it, you can.
Are the tentacles still on it?
Yeah. It doesn't have these massive, effective ones that are manipulating everything, but it does sort of have just shadow writhing across it at all times.
I try to chomp one of the tentacles.
You're gonna try and eat the magic tentacles on the book.
I'm going to try one, yes.
I'm leaving.
I was like, I don't think there was anything for this.
That's yeah, no, I don't know what happens when you try and eat just flavoring on the book. Amira, you are able, I assume you were willing to spend like the full 10 minutes to try and identify it.
Yeah, sure. Well, like, Kashmi punches us and Mahari refocuses or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would be able to identify it as, believe it or not, a Tome of Dripping Shadows.
Oh.
Which is
cool.
a grimoire that focuses on shadow magic, seeing in the dark. It gives you greater dark vision if you already have dark vision, and it improves the rank of any shadow spell you cast from it that is not your highest rank that you can cast.
Amira is gonna try to ask Solomon to hand her the book.
What, before he chonks it?
Yeah, before he chonks
What?
it.
Well, he's gonna at least lick it first, and then he'll hand it to you.
Oh,
It's hard to bite the tendrils because they move every time you get close with your teeth. Doing your best to lick it, it's cold.
I hate that, actually.
He's just like, he's like trying to get it in.
Amira,
After that fails, he'll hand it to Amir.
Amira's gonna make sure to wipe it off before going to...
Kashmi,
Fernessa will sort of walk into the room as you're making your way out, Amira.
Amira just has an exhausted look on her face as she...
I don't blame you. Well done, though.
Do you have anybody here who can repair magic items?
I think we can work on that, yes.
Do you have anybody here who can place runes on weapons?
That might be a bit more challenging.
Okay, just thought I'd ask.
See if we can do it. Do you have runes you need placed?
Well, actually,
Performing
now that I think-
lasting enchantments is not quite our specialty here, but we can do our
Okay.
best to repair things.
Well, I definitely have some stuff that needs repaired.
Well, let me go ahead and change the music here. We don't want really any combat music here, anything like that. We want the peaceful atmospheric music.
I agree
Alright.
with Kashmi. I want to get out of here. This place.
I hate it here.
Libraries
Magic
are
just
boring.
doesn't work. I'm a champion and I'm pissed because magic doesn't work.
It's definitely harder to apply any magic here if you're not used to living here. That is correct. But aside from repairing your equipment, again, give and take, is there anything we can provide for your help in this sense?
I want a vat of drugs.
A vat of drugs. Amira,
Yeah,
you are
I
just
want-
going through rooms.
I'm sorry. There was a point of
I may have
the
things
map I
in
hadn't
there.
uncovered. I had
Let
to
me at
uncover
least
the map.
describe my spaces.
Sorry, I had to uncover the map.
You don't
Here,
have
here's
to.
Ramp.
Yes,
Aranta's still in the library.
There, now
Annoyed.
she's not moving.
If you wish for a vat of drugs, that can most certainly be provided, and likely would be quite a good way to pass the time while we repair your gear.
For me, for our business.
Oh, you wish for drugs that you can sell?
Yeah.
Or do you just wish for drugs you can experience at the moment?
No, I've had enough of that. But I think that your faux eternity is gonna go really well on our boat.
Most certainly. Once we get that all fixed up and finalized, with your help, hopefully, then we will
No, not
gladly-
real eternity. Like I'm not trying to fix anything. I like the let's go on your best fantasy and then wake up and then deal with your own shitty life. So you
Of
come back and buy
course.
more fantasy.
Well, again, if we wish to distill that, that will more be a byproduct of finishing Eternity itself. But we'll certainly work on it. It's not quite where it is. After all, it is an effect of being here at the moment, trying to take the essence of where you are and distill it into something you can breathe or consume is challenging, to say the least. But something we've been working on.
So she's not gonna give us the stuff unless we do more work. So really, we're not getting. I'm confused.
Well, I can provide you, as thanks for this, a bevy of other exclusive drugs that can only really be found in this plane. However, for eternity and byproduct, its sort of faux eternity, we need to continue actual work on the drug. We can't just made it here. That was what the original conversation was all about, was obtaining your assistance in actually completing that drug.
Yep.
Would it be easier if someone who knew more of what was going on explained it to you?
We kill things, we get things. So
Oh.
Amira, you're grappled.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Solomon's holding you in place.
And as that happens, Amira's just like, I'm sorry, I'm the businesswoman. I listen to Kashmi because she's my wife.
Right. Well, would you like to talk business? Would you like to rest? Would you like to... It will take some time to repair your equipment. You know that for certain. So, what can I provide you to make your stay easy during that process?
Bedrooms would be good.
I can't say we have nice bedrooms, but I can provide beds.
I guess.
I just
whatever
sleep
you
in the
got.
lounge.
Of course, the lounge is probably the coziest place we have at the moment. So we can pull
There's
some
the
beds in
couch.
there for you. There's the couch. The carpets themselves are nice and plush. You are welcome to take your rest in there. That's actually where I need to take your equipment to meet with the repairer in the first place, so we can head in and take a look at what it will look like to, if for any of you who wish to rest there, if you would like.
Out of character, so is the repairing our payment for dealing with the book, or is that just
No.
like
That is something being done anyway. She's asked what you guys would like as payment. Kashmi said drugs so far. No one else has said anything as to
gold? Unless she's willing to provide a rune, but I'm pretty sure that would be too expensive for her to provide.
It depends what rune you're looking for.
Well, I'm basically just looking to upgrade, though I don't know. Is that next level that we get the plus? No, plus 2 is level 10.
Plus 2 is level 10. You are at a level you could start getting it. A plus 2 rune would be pretty expensive. That she could probably provide a single plus 2 rune as entire payment for clearing out the library.
Plus drugs?
Entire payment does not include a plus.
Oh,
I don't want to hog stuff, so that's why he's just asking for the gold so we can start building it.
The payment she's offering for cleaning up the library is about 1,200 golds worth in total. How you guys would like to break that up, whether you want it in just coin, in sellable drugs, what you would like that in is up to you.
Well, the plus 2 is 935, I think. So she could still get drugs.
It's not 35. I was thinking of a different rune. Oops.
I mean, yeah, I guess a plus 2 rune, and my only concern with the drugs is we're probably not going to be able to sell
I just
them.
want the formula. Just give me the formula. If we ever get back to Lixville, I'll give it to Lixville. She'll just do a little sneakity side. Add the drug hustle to our hustle. Oh my God, Moxie, hello.
Anyway. Yeah, I'm not trying to hog the whole thing, so as I
Yeah.
mentioned, if we can do gold, fine. If people don't really need anything and we can get a plus 2, that's great, but I'm flexible. I'm just letting you
I
know
would
what
like-
basically it's the only thing I can really use at the moment.
I don't need anything. Kashmi just is painfully aware that we are poor and does not want to go back to being poor in this time.
But I think if we take the money now, we can spend it on what we need, and when we get back, we can spend the rest on drugs.
So just stick. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 250 apiece.
140, I think.
240, yeah.
240 apiece.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, that would get me my shifting rune.
I thought you had a shifting rune.
The shifting rune I had before was due to a class feature that I no longer possess.
Gotcha.
And I realized just how painfully useful that shifting rune is.
Aranth,
Yes.
would you be willing to spend some of your gold to get our friends plus 2, our Mahari and our Solomon plus 2 runes so they can hit things better?
First
We'd
of
only
all,
be able
why
to
are
get
you looking
one.
at my fucking pockets?
I'm
We
What?
won't have enough to get 2.
Yeah, we won't have enough to get to. But...
Second of all, I like being a greedy bitch.
Fair enough.
Well, let's start by just putting 240 gold in everyone's pockets. How about that? Everyone
Okay,
go ahead and
yeah,
give
sounds
themselves
good.
240 gold. We'll pay in coin for now.
Oh wait, we have a bunch of coin in the party stash too.
Yes, you do.
And some
Around
stuff we haven't
2,000 of it, would you say? I wonder if
Where
that's
did all
enough
that
to
come
afford
from?
from the basilisk.
That was the session I missed, so that's why I didn't know about it.
Okay, let's from the party stash, let's buy plus 2 runes for Mahari and Solomon because there are DPS, marshals, whatever. And then we spread the money after getting our payment as well.
But not to Sarian.
Not to
But not to
Sarian.
No, Sarian's not here right now. He doesn't get any money from you.
Good.
Okay, so are you asking for +2 runes to be applied during the repairing process to Mahari and Solomon's weapons?
If possible.
Okay. Has everyone given themselves 240 gold already?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I just did.
Mahari, Solomon, the two of you can add those runes to your weapons.
Okay.
What do you want? What do you want us to subtract?
Nothing. I'm just subtracting from the party stash for that.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
And then I will convert the rest of the coin to everyone, which gives everyone about 26 gold from the party stash remaining.
Thank you.
You guys will not have these immediately. It's going to take a couple days to repair all your gear and get those runes applied. So you're going to have a couple days of downtime. You are free to meet and talk with other people here. Fernessa seemed interested in introducing you all to the individual who would be repairing your gear, but you don't have to at all if you don't wish to.
Jericho, if I pay her, could the person who's repairing the gear add the shifting ruin to the +2 weapon I'm handing over?
During the repair process, I'm sure, since we're already applying a moderate potency rune, we should be able to apply a shifting rune as well. It'll take a bit of time. The runes are things we have to order here. We are in a bit of a remote location at this facility, but we should be able to order those materials.
Okay.
Amira at least would like to explore the place and get to know the people
Yeah.
in here. Start
Absolutely.
networking.
Absolutely, yeah. You will be more than welcome to spend some downtime going and chatting with people. Fernessa will happily give guided tours of the place to you guys if you want during the time. But
Iranth is going to. She's going to settle into a room, request many glasses of blood wine throughout the evening, and sulk.
sure, you're just gonna take like one of the solo patient rooms for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you sulking about you're big again?
She's sulking about
She-
being stuck in a sanitarium.
Yeah.
Let her
She's
answer
also-
the sulking question.
Sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
I mean, she's also sulking about the fact that it took her 3 tries instead of 1 to dismantle that stupid fucking orb.
Dismantling the funny
Like-
15th level magic orb only taking 3 tries is pretty damn good.
15?
Yeah.
Jericho.
I did this on purpose. Believe it or not. It was meant to be something that just was a nuisance, and really was more meant to be a room you avoided in this place, because there are multiple other avenues of exploration, and the library had some fun, neat things planned in it. So I was trying to get you to stay away from it for now. But also, we're turning this into a business opportunity instead of a dungeon, so what you gonna do?
I'm sorry, Jericho. I don't know what you expected.
Me neither, if I'm being honest. I need to just not have expectations anymore. I'm just gonna come in and be like, alright guys, what are we doing today?
I still have a hard time believing that just calling out is what broke all of this. I issued a challenge and she came by offering a business opportunity.
These people they aren't stupid. They're not gonna just throw away their lives if you guys come out saying, effectively, we'll talk and not just attacking things. With your proclivity, Solomon, I assumed you would just sort of attack and eat things on sight.
I would have, but she was on the other side of a construct wall that you put up.
Well, thank Zura for that.
Well, I think
The
that...
doppelganger opened the door, I would have thrown hands.
I am making all sorts of faces right now, and none of you can see them. I think that's a good place to end off for tonight. What the fuck? I gotta do some more thinking now.
I'm sorry, Jericho.
Nothing for you guys to be sorry about. Now I gotta actually figure out what the hell this eternity business opportunity is.
You gotta figure out how to fix the campaign again.
Yeah, back to the drawing board I go.
I like the idea that we're going to be setting up like a supply line from the outer rifts to Geb.
Honestly, I think this is like the perfect culmination if the campaign now goes in a direction of let's figure out just how to alter reality to our will. That feels fitting for the undead campaign. And supply chain business opportunities cross planes is pretty fitting too. You guys did start out by trying to create a drug empire.
I mean, well, like we talked about before, I mean, that ultimately what we're trying to do right now is kill the people that screwed us over, and creating a drug empire is just a stepping stone to that.
It is very funny that I think about it. Back early in the campaign, I believe I let you all know when you were having your ambitious dreams of a drug empire that being in Geb trying to do that, there were going to be a lot of enemies that would try and squash your business. There's a reason that power has remained where it has for so long in Geb. And here we are. Who in Geb is going to stop you if you're setting up extraplanar business opportunities?
Yeah, we've got a bunch of demons on our side now.
Yeah, I guess this is how we get around my... this is what we call extreme foreshadowing, folks. Well, anyway.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Shut the fuck up. I will kill you. Mahari, you're dead to me. Thank you all so much for playing. I do hope you enjoyed it. I know that was a strange encounter, and the rough rolls were really frustrating on occasion.
It happens. There's just some days where the rolls...
My games are cursed. I don't know what to tell you. You gotta come in assuming it's not gonna go well. Solomon, you're playing a marshal. I don't know what to tell you.
I didn't do a single thing except break the campaign.
One
You
must
know what?
imagine the marshal happy.
In some way, Solomon, I think you can say you've done the most then.
I don't even have charisma skills. I
This is-
issued a challenge.
Twice now that you have tried talking to someone, and it has caused us to go in a different direction than I was planning.
I didn't even know there was anybody there. I was trying to annoy Amira.
What would have happened if you rolled lower on that diplomacy check?
So what's really funny, I think he actually rolled low in the first place.
Well, yeah.
Which, so...
I got an 18.
You got an 18, right.
Because I have a +1.
Yeah, you couldn't roll well against them in the first place, which was effectively why I had them start talking to you, because they found you wholly non-threatening with how you spoke. If it were anyone else who had an actually high diplomacy and rolled well like that, it would have probably turned out differently. But because you rolled low, they were like, oh, these people broke out. That's interesting to us because very few have ever really accomplished that before at this facility. So let's just... I mean, they're talking to us, so they seem like they might be amenable to conversation. Doesn't sound super threatening, so let's try talking. We've got the barricade. I've got people in the gatehouse there to attack them. If it goes south, let's just see what happens.
From now on, just rush through doors. Got it.
Oh, don't do that.
That'll just stress me out.
What? Well, if I did that, we would have had combat and then a dungeon crawl.
And
But
now you have a
instead-
business opportunity. And
I
Solomon
don't
got
have
to
the
fight
intelligence for that.
a book. Solomon's
Fight
gonna
is
become...
a loose term. I more just stood there swinging at shadows.
Solomon's going to become a business magnate solely on accident over the course of the rest of this campaign.
I mean, I did have a mimic character with like no intelligence who actually started a mafia, so...
Well, that might just be your calling in tabletop games.
I just imagine Solomon in a business suit. It's just like his buds are like straining to stay shut.
All right. Well,
Thank you very much, Mr. Jericho. It was a
I
very
Thank you,
nice
boss.
session.
hope you
Either way.
guys enjoyed. I know it gets
GG.
crazy and the dice can be frustrating, but I do hope you guys are enjoying the story, and I hope you're actually excited to see what happens. If we hit a point and you guys are like, this is stupid, why are we doing this? Please actually put us in a more consistent story. Please let me know that, and I will find a way to railroad you in a direction that works.
I mean,
You
we
cannot
are.
railroad us.
We
that a
will break the
challenge?
tracks even if you try.
Correct.
That sounds like a challenge.
I
We
mean,
will not be railroaded.
we mouthed off to a demigod. I mean, what?
Yeah, I know. There's only so much I can do when things rely on you guys being sensible and having survival instincts.
Have you seen this party?
Unfortunately, yes. I've dealt with you for over a year. You'd think I'd know better by now.
I can only imagine. I mean, I know Aranth is tired of us, but I wonder, Nix, how do you feel about this party? Are you having fun?
He's having fun. Iranth maybe do well. It's a little up in the air at the moment, but I'm having fun.
Well, why does Aranth stick with us?
She's
I
kind of
don't
stuck
know.
with you, I think, right now.
Yeah, she was wondering why the fuck she got paired with you goons the second Berlin invited us to dinner. Like that, she was already upset from jump, okay?
And to be fair, though, the party has saved Aranth's life, I think, like, twice now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So they have rescued her from being kidnapped on multiple occasions.
And we've really
except that
tried
one time.
to like
except that
unmurder
one
her
time.
mom. Like
Jesus
So many
Christ,
times.
dude!
All of you except Mahari, at least.
Oh my god.
Oh.
What?
Yeah,
Fine.